Killing it with close inspection, killing it can only make it worse. Sort of makes it breathe. Present company accepting presently, we all expect the worst. Works just like a need. Present company excluded in the night.
Well, what's going on? Few of you there, thanks for joining in. Got one more track, and then we'll go through some things.
Done crazy stuff on the internet to get people to quit, flip, and trip.
Yeah, I've said a few crazy things on the internet. Is even like an audit. You know, at least Urban Disciples, he's making videos about me instead of wasting his time on some other freaking weirdos he could be making videos on. But here's the thing. Oh shoot, I didn't want to do that. Here's the thing. Is I mean, I say things on the internet that I might not really mean, but it might be like an audit. But it's interesting that I unsubscribed to the Urban Disciple. I did. And then his videos still show up in my feed because he probably watches my channel. So his videos show up in my feed to watch. And he freaking put up a video 2 hours ago of this track trying to get my attention. And it's a good track. This is a good track. At the end, I talk about, well, throughout the song, I talk about how I don't want body chalk outlines on the streets. That's after somebody threatens me. Right? You're not going to put the part in there of Vic saying, I'm going to come shoot you and take you out and then take myself out. You're not going to put that in the track. I mean, it's just all kind of one-sided, but still good track. I liked it the first time and second time around. This time's even better. Almost super fan status, like Fellow super fan status there, Urban. But hey, all the while, still very entertaining. I give this song, I'll give it a 3.5 star out of 5. There we go.
Done crazy stuff on the internet to get people to quit, flip, and trip.
Flip and trip. Flip and trip.
I've already found beauty. I've already found too many people hurt in my real life. And it just happened again not too long ago where
Yes, I just
found a hurt woman inside of the
reality is losing its grip. I'm a shell of my former self, choosing to dip. And what's left of my dormant self, choosing to switch. I mean, mistakes have been made, so searching for some change. But all I feel is rage, and it never was the same. If you're listening, it's too late. See you red like it's too late. But all I feel is pain, and it cuts like 2 takes. This ain't no movie. It may be soothing, but the healing process is what should keep you moving. Yeah, I'm down in the dumps. Some may call it the slums. I'm really looking for those sweet lady lumps. Grabbed by the pussy, it's like President Trump, staking in his rape, giving you what you want, an excuse to play big, humiliate, strip, strangulate, itch. It seems like I just quit.
Yeah, we got a death wish. So if he comes out with this way, maybe I can help you all out with the talk out.
Also, in my mind, I probably did a trip, get caught up in the crime as I get big snitch. Now I know I'm doing time as I count down the kicks, getting hopeless. I got some songs, big flipping trip, big flipping trip.
This lazy network nigger riding dirt and can't go below the surface. Flip-flops like a network nigger.
Might be awake.
That likes to steal people's time and energy.
They're still sitting there twitching and flailing.
So do you want to keep this going and go back and forth with videos, or do you want to try to squash this and you want to know some things that you may not know? Because I've been trying to be real front and forward with you so far and chill.
Excuse me.
All right.
Repeat that
Yeah.
statement once more.
No, I don't. I don't fuck around with amateurs.
So basically, they broke the ceasefire, and then he got really, really mad. Israel is not going to attack Iran. All planes will turn around and head home while doing a friendly plane wave to Iran. Nobody will be hurt. The ceasefire is in effect. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Israel, do not drop those bombs. Bro, what universe are we living in? If you do, it's a major violation. Bring your pilots home now. Donald J. Trump, the ceasefire is now in effect. Please do not violate it.
Do you believe that Iran is still committed to peace?
Yeah, I do. They violated it, but Israel violated it too. Israel, as soon as we made the deal, they came out and they dropped a load of bombs, the likes of which I've never seen before. The biggest
of course he's fucking pissed. It's ridiculous that, like, oh, we're gonna get a ceasefire in 12 hours. Like, that doesn't mean, okay, get your big ones in now, boys. You won't have time later. Drop them all right now.
I'm not happy with Israel. When I say, okay, now you have 12 hours, you don't go out in the first hour and just drop everything you have on them. So I'm not happy with them. I'm not happy with Iran either. But I'm really unhappy if Israel's going out this morning because the one rocket that didn't land, that was shot, perhaps by mistake, that didn't land. I'm not happy about that. You know what? We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
Oh my God. And the thing is, he's completely right. And does he actually just walk off after that? He actually just walks off. The content president. Yep. Hey, that's right, guys. Wow. So right now, I think that the ceasefire is in effect now.
That they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
What a world that we're in.
Oh, yeah.
My ears are hurting right now.
Defending
Going
on the 405.
He stopped me, Shizzle!
You can be going towards Los Angeles.
Dealing with these crazies on here.
Well, that's what Cox wants to do. He wants to
Popcorn. Get your popcorn.
He's trying to derail us. That's his only objective on here. Derail like real conversation about truth. Cox came in his pocket out of nowhere.
I enjoy the rebuttal.
Uh-huh.
I enjoy getting back sit here and say that I don't.
He loves the rebuttal.
I put time into it too, and I don't regret any of it.
You don't regret any of it. He's been stalked.
I went over to Shizzle today. He was literally talking about me the same way.
I came to the chat and I got banned.
You don't talk about him though.
By crying.
Hey, what's up? A few of you there. I'm actually working on a project on my bench in my shop right now. I've got actually I need to check my fax machine real quick. Hold on. I think it might be out of paper. I got to reload the paper in it. Oh yeah. Might have to. Oh yeah. It was out of paper. Yep, it's gonna start spitting some old faxes out now. Oh man, it must have been out of paper for a while. Oh man, here we go. Oh yeah. Just got a message from command. Ugh, okay. From headquarters. So we got a few there listening. I was gonna do more of a kind of a participation type thing just for a few minutes while I'm here at my kind of strapped into my freaking chair here on a project, and so can't really go anywhere for a little while. And it's kind of work that's, doesn't need to be like a lot of thought process type things, kind of little busy work that I needed to be take care of for a little while, let's say. But anyways, few of you there, thanks for joining in. What do you guys think about those words from President Trump? Now, I'll tell you this. Here, let's listen to it again one more time.
So basically, they broke the ceasefire, and then he got really, really mad. Israel is not going to attack Iran. All planes will turn around.
Oh, yeah. By the way, a few of you there, check the description box. Oh, Lisa Lake, what are you doing? Oh, I didn't see there were any new messages. Holy crap. Okay, Lisa. All right. I know you're going to be, well, I don't know what you're going to think about this, but we've been needing to cut off from Israel forever. Okay. My opinion. But here's the thing, is if you read Trump's Art of the Deal, his book, Art of the Deal, you got to make a deal with them. So when they screw it up, well, now you can cut ties. Now you can fire people. And, and that's, I think it's a good motto of business. Okay. Is the guy a narcopath? Absolutely. It's going to take some narcopath tendencies to run some shit. Just saying. Let me go through your comments. Yeah. Holy crap. While we do that.
At home while doing a friendly plane wave to Iran. Nobody will be hurt. The ceasefire is in effect. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Israel, do not drop those bombs. Bro, what universe are we living in? If you do, it's a major violation. Bring your pilots home now. Donald J. Trump, the ceasefire is now in effect. Please do not violate it.
Do you believe that Iran is still committed to peace?
Yeah, I do. They violated it, but Israel violated it too. Israel, as soon as we made the deal, they came out and they dropped a load of bombs, the likes of which I'd never seen before. The biggest
of course he's fucking pissed. It's ridiculous that we're going to get a ceasefire in 12 hours. Like, that doesn't mean, okay, get your big ones in now, boys. You won't have time later. Drop them all right now.
I'm not happy with Israel. When I say, okay, now you have 12 hours, you don't go out the first hour and just drop everything you have on them. So I'm not happy with them. I'm not happy with Iran either. But I'm really unhappy if Israel's going out this morning because the one rocket that didn't land, that was shot, perhaps by mistake, that didn't land. I'm not happy about that. You know what? We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
Does that explain?
Oh my God. And the thing is, he's completely right. And does he actually just walk off after that? He actually just walks off. The content president. Yep. Hey, that's right, guys. Wow. So right now, I think that the ceasefire is in effect now.
That they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
What a world that we're in.
Okay. Okay. So the reason why I actually wanted to play that, and good guy, is that still up, and will you keep it up? Because I'd like to play that and give live response. I hope you're not freaking blasting me in it. Did you take it down? Ah, crap. It does look like you took it down. Oh, no, it's there. Okay, I'm going to add it in. So I hope you don't mind. I'm going to replay that. And I'll give you my response. Because, I only got to come in for like just a few minutes. And then you took off and went to music. And I bailed. So you had to go back. Are you blasting me? Where's the Palestine ceasefire? Well, okay. They're all kind of prehistoric. Fighting like a 10,000-year-old battle or whatever it is. Okay? And they're kind of like cavemen still fighting each other over, stealing each other's fire so they can start a fire for the night. It's kind of just the way it is. I mean, and it sucks, but left up. Okay, yeah, cool. Okay, right on, Nunya. Yeah, I hope you got that panel last night where I can't even remember where NTF was at, where I literally logged in for like 30 seconds. And as soon as I log in, I hear her say, and this is no shit, this is my timing, okay? I literally heard her say that she'd been arrested in the last month or so, like 3 times. So what? Right? And it's just like, I'm sure she's LARPing. I hope she is. Right? And I hope somebody got that clip, but I'll go live way later after Jeff's. Okay. All right. Yeah. And you guys, sorry. I mean, people are going to make, clips of me saying stupid shit, and I do it on purpose mainly. And I don't usually like to use the hard R word. And I did for a show the other day, like over and over and over. But I just, I want people to, I want to see people hit their full potential, right? But anyways, well, I mean, they're all kind of tyrannical murderers, okay? And if anything, social media is a democidal tool for homicidal maniacs that are elitists. And I don't see, remember, Lisa, when we were looking into that Google versus Teminea case, and it was all connected to Twitter and live streaming, right? Section 230, I haven't seen anything, but I haven't been looking, but I haven't seen anything. So it's like these homicidal maniacs still want their tools of democide, because it's not going away, obviously. And that's the way I look at some social media, especially. I mean, look at the way they want people to show up on each other. That's just not like really organic. Really, 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 really. Who's really behind that and perpetuating it? Okay, looks more like an agenda to me. But anyways, yeah, you can kind of tell when there's a political height of things, the way the internet just like starts tripping out and people are tripping out, and who knows if it's really like, let's say, CNN government contractors or the dark side of the freaking FBI and shit like that to create a distraction so people don't go into mass chaos and meltdown. And hurry, Sam Clinton, go live with Darkbot and drag JD with a LARP show, right? We're bombing another country. They might be doing that. I don't know. And the thing is, you know what? I'm not like that. I want to see people like live long, happy, prosperous lives, not threatening to commit suicide to people, Rodney Lamar Bowman. And then when you do, and then you say you're going to lay down your sword and then walk away, and then all of a sudden you're on panel with Jagoff and then panel with Edward, and you're on this whore tour of being a network nigga, right? I'm gonna call you out for it. But the thing is still, okay, is I want to see people get liberated out of their own scuzziness eventually, somehow, maybe even like people like NTF. I don't want to see anybody get hurt. I just want to see people, if somebody deserves to kind of get drugged and then they clean their life up, except for sex offenders, fuck them, right? They deserve to be drugged for the rest of their lives, especially if they're on the lifetime registry, and especially like JT Colfax with the lifetime freaking restraining order, dumbass, right? I'm an activist online, and I really, right? He's all fucking drunk and stupid and thinking he's trolling and shit like that. I mean, how can you troll the establishment when they're actually going to get a restraining order on you when you think it's the establishment? Something, I mean, I don't know, but I mean, I'm being threatened by sickos every day to be sued. Because why? Because we're over the target on them. I don't need to sue people even for their derogatory words against me. Oh my God, I LARPed on the internet and worked a fucking pred or two. Jeez, right? Anyway, said I was going to do it since 2017 on my first channel. But anyway, yeah, I mean, if you got trollability skills, like, why waste it on freaking, the carp? Well, and I don't want to blast, like, people like Envy Cap or Alex or you know, any of the pred catchers out there that are, you know, part of your community and so forth. I mean, it's so admirable, like, when there's actually a conviction, right? But yeah, I mean, seeing Tony or Stanley Harsha get caught by CPP Tommy was epic. I mean, he even struck those videos that I mirrored of that, you know, making fun of Telly and Vic. I mean, they went live the same time. They were blasting Tommy at the same dang time as Tommy's catching a whale, right? He's copyright struck the shit out of those videos, but you know what? I don't give a fuck. He's still got a big whale. You're going to experience friendly fire in a fucking war, and definitely they want us firing off at each other. No shit, right? I shouldn't even say each other because I'm like, they're making you guys fire off at each other. I'm not part of any council, any community, just kind of a floater around and give my opinion on the way I see things, right? I saw last night when I joined into this panel NTF was on. No shit, I heard it, and I hope somebody got the clip. I've been arrested 3 times in like the last 30 days. Damn, right? I mean, they don't give a fuck. But here's the thing. You can try to make a deal with them at first and go, okay, you kind of, you know, you're kind of a fucking weirdo or something. And if you really need to be around as a super fan or a friend, you know, just don't fuck up, right? Type thing. And then when they do, bam, done. Bye. Anyway. Woo, it's getting warm here in the shop, but I had to do this project that I've been waiting on for a while, and it's going to take me a few minutes. But anyways, here, let's check the chat because I can't really watch the chat as I'm doing what I'm doing. It was in Cardio's, right? Was it in Cardio's or something? I don't know, but I heard a little bit of Vic on there, and I'm like, God, what a grandstanding fucking shit show. Horrible. For reminding you. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, Vic went on. Yeah, American Terrorist. Oh my God, Lisa, you said I sound like Malibu and tacos. Well, okay, there's a freaking, I mean, you're funny, haha, right? There's like a barometer going on. And it doesn't matter what side you're on, I see things boiling up. But oh my gosh, compare me to Malibu or tacos. Lisa, you know that I'm the one that has the awards and credentials. You're going to be putting me in your videos next. Freaking blasting me. I got it. Yep, it's Cardio's. Yeah, oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, and I came in, I heard that, and I went to JD's, and I'm like, whoever's clipping, you might want to go back a couple of minutes. I was like, holy shit. But hey, you know what, Lisa? I might have better timing than you getting the clips. Oh, that's funny. Oh, yeah. Hey, Gigi, if you're still listening, don't take down that show just yet. Let me listen to what's going on. And gosh dang it. Is he going to blast me? Is he going to try to make me look stupid? Which I want to laugh. I want a good laugh. Oh, man. Anyways. Oh, man. You know what? Fax machine ran out of fax again. Or paper. The fax machine ran out of fax. Fax machine ran out of paper. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there they come in. Yeah, that fax machine's out of paper. Getting some old ones running through. Oh, dang. This one's from 2 days ago. Anyways, hey, let's see what Gigi's got to say. Got some good game going for the title. Oh no, not with the freaking Mass One StreamYard beats. Oh, Gigi, how could you do that to me, man? Oh man, I know you're trolling me on purpose with this stuff, Gigi. Why you gotta bring me down on my vibe with the Stockholm music? Oh man. Oh my gosh. Is it gonna sound better as break beats? Here, let's see. Jungle. Break beats. We just took it from like 65 BPM to like 120. That's where it should be. Yeah. Get it. Get you some, Gigi. Get you some. Lisa saying I sound like Malibu and tacos. How could you? Oh my, no, I'm the one that's got awards and credentials, and don't you forget it. Oh man, trying to mess with me. You bullied the fuck out of Gigi, did you out of you, Gigi. Oh shit, he got me? Damn. Loose lips sinks. Why? We sinking now? Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. The fuck a fax machine is, damn it. Yeah, it's before you were born. They used to spit up messages like your text message, but it actually used a roll of paper. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, my whole chat room just flipped back around. All right. See, my phone's all hot. All right, let's see if I can go to the end. Oh my gosh. Oh, anybody takes a little slap at me, Lisa Lake will, or Blazin will pop right up and go, I love it. I'm lurking. I'm such a stalker that was on TV crying that I'm stalked like Fellowmon. No shit. Where the fuck can I get a fax machine? I need one now. Check the old thrift stores, okay? Kind of the back of the shelves. You'll come across one every once in a while. Oh my gosh. Right? Isn't that funny? Anytime somebody takes a little slap at me, Glazin Dean pops up. Oh, you're so right. You're so right. No, Glazin Dean, you don't have any accolades. You don't have any credentials. Right? Oh my gosh. You're about as low tier as Eric Shilkerson. You two play fighting together. They're blazing Scar. Holy crap. That's some low level tier shit. Lisa, I'm gonna get you back for saying that. Oh my gosh. Lisa backing the witches. They are. They're total freaking loser witches, including Glazing Scar. Right? Around me. They all got to play like they're Christian and love God and Jesus around me. And all of a sudden they're like, we're lying witches, man. We're going to boil you cocks. And now it's Mr. Dix. God, we got him good. But that's the thing, you know, you just kind of got to kick back, wait for them to kind of fuck up. They'll want the ceasefire and all of a sudden be shooting off missiles because there's a ceasefire and dump their payload. And then you're like, you dumbass. You just fell for the biggest trick in the book in a sense, you know, who's really the hothead there, Glazin Dean. I don't have DV charges. I'm not the one getting my house raided like Predward in his mommy's house. Right? Oh my gosh, you come up in here thinking you're badass. Oh, you need a fax machine? You do sound like Malibu and tacos. You sound like a fucking state actor that's been on TV crying that you all stalked and harassed, and now you're up in my chat crying. Right? NTF might have a lying machine. A lying machine. Oh my gosh. Jeff's live. All right, go get it. I'm gonna play this. GG. Dude, you can DDoS from a fax machine? Oh, I should look into that. You said payload might be for called a doesn't know who it is, lil cow. Okay. Amazing. Gigi, how can you do this with the music on us, man? Oh, dude, you know what? We need a council meeting or I'm going to roast you, Gigi. Breakbeat. Oh my gosh, Gigi, what are you doing to me with the music over here? I see he's trolling me already. I know he's going to say something to flipping troll me, dude. I'm going to get you, Gigi. You're next, dude. Because you're going down. I love it. Destroyed. Oh, you know what? If I could really show you pictures, okay? I just don't want to. But I got to tell you, the structured water is working in the garden. Oh, man. You know, if I got to check the prices of copper, I'd start grifting or something, right? Get your order now for Mr. Cox's magic structured water unit. Magical. Glazendine. Just magical. I sent her a sample and, well, you know, she was crying to me. Glazendine was crying to me one day. Oh, my water turns my hair green and orange. There's too many minerals in it. Right? You know what I say? Hey, you know what? Maybe we can build you a gnarly industrial-sized structured water unit to see what happens, right? And, yeah, because your water is heavy. Those loads you put in your adult diapers you're probably wearing now, you old hag, Glazendine, right? Got those 10-pound loads in your freaking diaper. Anyway, yeah, that's how much calcium and minerals and shit you be cleaning out of Glazendine's water well. So I sent her a freaking sample. Go, you know what? You can try this by, you know, if it cuts noise or some frequency noise from your ears, if you put this magical stone in your ears, it might cut bad frequencies that's giving you either headaches or you might feel harassed or something. It's called Russian Shungi, right? You know what she does after I send that to her? She tries to use it to blast me. It's working, just saying. Same with Scotty Cuccarati. He doesn't want me to talk about the structured water because you know why? Because if you use it in your hot tub or pool, guess what? You cut half of your chlorine. Oh my gosh. See, and he doesn't want me to talk about that. That's what Scotty Cuccarati and these flipping weirdos out here all stuck in my chat room from years ago bullshit. You guys are the ones that can't put out your own fires. You guys aren't doing shit. Right? Besides being freaking clowned by a bunch of people. But hey, you're the willing participant. Right, Lisa? Ooh, try to say I'm like tacos, Malibu. How could you? Ugh. I feel like, you know what? I feel like I'm not going to be a mariachi band on the beach anymore, Lisa. No more waving the palm tree leaves for you and feeding you sandwiches. No more mariachi. Right? Oh, jeez. Anyways. What's Gigi saying here? In real time, reaction, Mr. Cox. Haven't heard this yet, whether he blasts me or not. I think he's going to blast me. I should put money on it. Gigi. He's probably kicking me out of the council. It's like, you're out, Cox. Like I was a part of anything to begin with. Oh my gosh. I'm going down with the loose lips. I think that'd be brilliant if you really can DDoS from a fax machine, dude. It'd be awesome. I bet you we could do it. We need Spamton. He'll figure it out, but he's not old school like that. Dude, Spamton, Anton Westenberg, you little bastard. His hard drives, he's so hard up into this computer shit and everything, like 22 years old. His high tower hard drives, he puts wigs on them. It's his girlfriend. Gets a new outfit once a week, right? A mini D-Wave computer. No shit. I'm telling you, man. These guys are fucking weirdos, man. I went fishing and cycling and skiing when I was their age, not held up trolling Mr. Cox every step of the way. You're going down, right? Oh my gosh. GG, if you ever play this again, I'm leaving the council. Oh man, 30 more seconds of that. I would have given he would have been in the guillotine, dude. 13 more seconds of that, you would have been fed to the lions.
Yep, exactly, Cruz. Exactly. All right. That's good, guys. So I didn't pay for StreamYard, at least just yet. Because I don't know if I'll be doing this often. You know, everything I say can and will go to my parents. So I gotta be a little careful what I say.
Oh, that's funny.
I think it's fair to comment on Cam a little bit, right? So I don't know if anybody saw my community post, but you know, this dude might be the most inconsiderate guy that God has ever made. You know, I gotta tell you, he really takes the cake. So he's at this woman's house. She's a widow, right? Sounds like a very nice lady. I don't know anything about her really, but
is he talking about
nice
Gina?
Lady, but
yeah, he's talking about Gina.
She extends the offer to use all of her dead husband's tools. No charge, no worries. Trusts him to not steal them. Little does she know this guy's a thief. All right.
He thinks he's a mastermind.
All this free reign. This guy has the nerve to not even clean up her garage for her. He's been there for weeks building this van.
Oh man, did he leave the curly cues around there too?
Not only will he not clean up her garage, but he's storing his stuff just like boom, wherever he can place it. You know, not even in like a neat place. He's like putting it wherever it fits. And then on top of that, got even more on there. He's been watching this dude build this shit box. He's pulled the sides of the vans off, the plastic side. I guess at some point there's plastic protection sheets that were built into the van. So he pulled those off. And they're huge, like, you know, freaking like 4x8 pieces of plastic. They're ugly, you know, and dirty. And he just left them in her driveway. The whole set of them. Just like sitting there. And then he had also the floor of the van came with this vinyl mat that must have been again like 4x8 or something. Just sitting there, like, can you imagine?
Dude, will somebody please call this van out for what it really is? It's a retired doo-doo Roto-Rooter van, and as soon as he got it, the first thing he should have done is ran it right through the car wash with the windows and doors and everything open with the freaking high pressure spray and shit like that. What does he do? He puts his dog up in there in a doo-doo van. That's actually kind of dangerous for dogs. You know, I'm just saying. Right? And then the dog's going to be sleeping all up in his bed and the dog's looking at him. He's like, dude, you're putting me in a sewer tank, man. What are you doing? I saw the look on that dog. I mean, it looked at the camera going, please, God, get me out of here. This guy just put me in a freaking sewer truck. It's no shit. Yeah, that's not very healthy for the dog. I mean, anyway, yeah, he should have taken it to the car wash, opened the whole damn thing up, and started spraying from the steering wheel back. Then turn the other way and then hit the dashboard, dude, with high pressure soap, 3-stage, give it the wax job at the end. No shit, dude. High pressure wax, the hot wax on the inside. Then he should have taken a sandblaster to the outside, but hey, what do I know? Oh my gosh.
You're a woman, you own this house, you've been nice to this woman, this guy, and you walk out of your home to go to work, right? You go into your red pickup truck. I don't think she drives a red pickup truck. I think that's her husband's. I don't think she sold it, or she maybe uses it for an RV. But because then his one of his things recently, he showed like a black car. Anyways, you get up to go to work. Is one thing you got to see that RV you had to see before, that stupid Mazda, but now you got this stupid white cargo van, eat shit cargo van out in front of your house, and the remnants of the inside thrown throughout your driveway. And you just gotta feel for the one. Jesus Christ. This guy will take advantage of people in ways. Ooh. He's crazy.
What happened to the old Boy Scout way, right? This new little millennia, they just steal Corvettes and then go on a high-speed chase with the cops with it on daddy's credit. Seriously, what happened to the old Boy Scout way? Even though that organization turned out fucked up, but anyways, right? I mean, I'll call it all out, but I mean, you leave your campsite more clean than when you found it. That includes every time you go and leave your dojo for the day. I mean, I might not make my bed every day, but at least I'm washing my sheets every few days. I mean, come on. These guys, I mean, like Tonic and Shills, I guarantee it's been like a year since he's washed his sheets, probably including the rest of his body. But, hey, just like that doo-doo van that Scumrin's got, you know what he needs? Run it through the car wash, just like some of these other guys like Tonic and Shills. They need to be strap him down to a freaking rolly chair, start spinning them around real quick, and hit the high pressure 3-stage.
Anyways, so I wasn't planning to stay live for long. This is only going to be a little Nunya night chat, but you got 40 people in here. All right. So I guess we'll bring it up. What's the deal? Everybody in chat, all at once. What have you heard? And do not hold back to your own Good Guys channel. What have you heard? And you can use real names. By the way, doxing is allowed to an extent here. To a good extent. Just don't dox me, and you're pretty good.
That's a good rule.
Anyways, what have you heard about NTF, a pink dildo, a shower, a camera, and a laptop? We need to know. There's 36 people here right now. I need some answers.
I should have just clicked the link and had a conversation with them. Dude, seriously, okay? There's a reason why I blast these guys sometimes from my shower. They found a failed OnlyFans chick, bro. That, I mean, it wasn't working out too good, but you know what? At least it's better than in person because the smell of the wharf, right? Seals around clapping and everything. Okay, talk about, you know what? Talk about some loose lip ships, okay? Holy crap. You guys get what I'm saying? Anyways, holy shit, dude. Seals are barking. Yeah, that kitty definitely has claws and scratches. There's a reason why all of a sudden it's on OnlyFans and other sites, and all of a sudden up in your face because Predward failed.
Come on, guys, not vomit faces. That's gay. No emojis. I'm gonna start banning emojis. I want real answers.
He wants no emojis. That's funny too, though.
All right, now you take your headset off. Listen. The question is, I want you have to give a real answer. Everybody in chat now, there's 37 people. This is Good Guys channel, so you give a full answer. All right. It is, what have you heard about NTF, pink dildo, a shower, a camera, and a laptop?
No, geez.
I want you guys to answer channel articles.
Right. Yeah, none. You spill it. Have you thrown in the cage at the Anunnaki too?
Yeah,
interrogate.
When we show up, the chats. Like how everybody's in a ghost now. Okay, so here we go. First answer. All right. Oh, I have heard she plays in the shower with herself and a toy and records it with her face, and I'll send it to men on YouTube. Okay.
Oh man.
So I've heard of that. I heard the same thing. Now.
All right, chat test. Okay, you guys got to be like my AI for me, right? Because the AI isn't going to pull this one up. All right. What do they call it? And it's, I don't know that much about the trade. All right. I've been accused of, one time they tried to say I was making music for adult films, but that's not the case. Okay. It was something else. But anyways, and nothing that you guys might think of. It was actually, well, not going to talk about it. Another award-winning moment for Mr. Cox, let's just say. But yeah, this isn't good. This is here. I need to go back.
Okay. So I've heard of that. I heard the same thing. Now, let me ask you this, guys. Do you think the laptop is connected?
Oh, yeah. Well, I've heard about the multi-channel networks to get your mouthpiece up and going. They need, they need people with laptops and phones so they can keep talking their shit. So I think their stupid ops doesn't get busted out as, the shill baggery crap that it is. And yeah, it's pretty sad that it's like they almost do traffic people where, okay, so here's the thing, all right? If you want to be humane, like the anti-Semitism laws in Florida, everybody, okay? If you want to be humane in Florida, it's not prostitution anymore. Apparently, this is I heard about it. I didn't do the full research. All right, but apparently in Florida, it's not prostitution. It's a trafficked victim with a trafficker as the John. You get what I'm saying? So that's kind of the humane way to look at that situation besides sex work. But what I was going to ask is, does anybody know from the chat? Okay, does anyone know what someone like a sex worker, like NTF, I think she's admitting it. I think it's coming out. Okay. But what's it called when they got to go give like hand jobs to like dudes like Warbot where, the equipment doesn't work, right? Is that what would they call that? Because I think there is a word. I mean, it's not funny. We can make it funny. I don't know if I should make it funny, but I think she might be one of those, and she's like the pass around. She might be a captive. I mean, some of them are willing. They've got like such bad, and this is no shit in the real spectrum of things. And I've seen it, man. That network is so vast and big, and they do have brainwashed captives that got the Stockholm syndrome. It's no shit. And they'll do anything for them, and at the same time be the victims of them. Just like some of the other people, just like Vic, when he infiltrated me, he was a victim of them, then with them. So Yeah. Convict Carl. Who's Convict Carl? Oh my gosh. Some of the sock accounts. I mean, it's fun. And at least we're seeing new ones besides Cry Yo Mama, Cry To Mama, Cry Yo Mama, you know, Mr. Jones. But that's what they need. They create those ghosts for the people that are over the target to try to make them look bad with a bunch of bullshit. Or it's just, I mean, it's just statist, like, just give up and come with us. We're perfect slaves for the system of social media that's a tool of democide. You know, yeah. Talked to somebody earlier where I didn't get the information yet because my friend was on their way to work. But my friend was real devastated. There was this channel of this woman that was on the spectrum for autism, but still high functioning. And she committed suicide last night. She was still like kind of had a big channel and an influencer, and her husband. I mean, she left behind, you know, a husband and a real young daughter, anywhere from like maybe 3 months to 9 months old on this daughter. And anyways, pretty sad, but it might be a new project that I might be looking into to, you know, look into it and get some retribution, you know, uh, deal out some retribution to some troll bags, especially like Vic, when you want to, you know, threaten suicide to troll in a sense, or to try to get somebody to shut up, to feel, you know, bad about you, to get them to maybe be quiet, you know, about you for a little while. It's the way I look at it. But to get somebody to commit suicide that's on the spectrum, yeah, that takes a extra, you know, low vibrational shit that I like putting on blast anyway, making a show out of them, a drama show. But anyway, I'm still working on this project here. Let's listen to the good guy.
Is it possible that in order to get the laptop, she maybe made a video for Jersey Sang? The name I heard was Jersey Sang, which made a lot of sense. You have proof she uses Snapchat for her activities too. Oh wow, okay. Interesting. Oh, Jess grandkid, you can go. Fuck yourself, dude. All right. Anyways, back to the subject. Jersey does seem desperate. The problem is the reason why. So I was genuinely told Jersey. The reason why I don't think it was Jersey is I think Jersey would give her the money without the video. But I could see somebody else paying for the video. I think Jersey would just give her the money. I think Jersey does probably give her money, but he would just give her money. Why would he? So if she sends the video, great. Like just to, I don't know. Might turn this dude off. He's a little weird. Jersey low key retarded, man. Yeah, it's interesting. Rooster sat by and watched this all happen. I always like not like. I don't know. Interesting. He has no problem with it. Cap, have you ever spoken to Rooster? He's very slow, Cap. It is what it is. Yo, Cruz, hit the link. Cruz, hit the link, dude. I know you're not doing shit. Work night shifts. Oh, by the way, you guys see my audio avatar? Dude, what the fuck is this dude? Like, where does this guy shop? Last week he had the N1 sweatsuit, like head to toe N1. And I was like, oh my God, you got a sweatsuit to match the year of your van? That's crazy work. And now he comes out with these vans. Like, where is this shit coming from? It's not Walmart. He must be going to Goodwill or something. Plato's Closet or one of those places. White Claw, my guy. This dude looks like he's walking around fucking Uptown in 2003. Fucking head one, head to toe. All he needs is a headband. All right, I'm gonna start getting real violent here. I'm gonna start reading the chat, just to piss people off and get people pissed off. But no, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, how can you make money selling used clothes when you have competition like Tommy Boy Studios selling used clothes?
Man,
Play-Doh's Closet. Tommy Boy Studios put Play-Doh's Closet out of business.
Hey, you know what? If Tommy Boy ever hears this, and you got like ever a sale that comes up for some like surplus tanning bed lights, hit me up. I'm interested.
Weak. Everybody knows that address. So, Cruz, I decided that since it's so recent that Warbot passed, that we're still not ready to talk about him. So, once we've really all gotten over and processed Warbot's passing, then I think we can all talk about things like that, right? I mean, can we all agree?
No, seriously, is like NTF like a pass around for these guys? Just like Predward when he was jagging off to, a straight man shaming ritual on his own panel. And he didn't mute. I mean, that's no shit, man. Oh my gosh. Seriously, is like Dorkbot always the first in line for the rub and tug? Oh, seriously. I mean, that's what it seems like. Mass One, are you getting rub and tugs from NTF too? Since admit you go get them.
Not news. That's not fair. Oh, I thought
Very
JD's live was
disappointing.
great last night. Hopefully,
Highly
it's free time
disappointing.
because usually when it warms up, he starts to go live earlier, and he usually does better things. Like that's when he starts like really hitting the phones hard. This is JD summertime. Dude is like Jimmy Butler in the bubble when summertime hits for drama. For those of you who know basketball. Right, Jeff. They were very pressed. Were you there last night, Jeff? At a certain point, I turn off. Did Bobby Joe? I think Bobby Joe probably, to be honest with you, she probably facilitated the Jersey laptop purchase. Oh, Jeff, you should come by JD's next live. Everybody's going over there. JD's the new Onion Night streamer.
Oh no, here we go. That's Trigger City right there. That's code. It's gonna be a council meeting on this one. Oh man. I wonder if I'll get invited to this one. I haven't been invited yet. If you guys didn't know that. I don't get invited to those. I just LARP like we all go to them. And that it even exists. Mass One is my love muffin. Oh no. Oh no, born a female. Oh, Mass One. How could you try to legalize the package check right there?
Hey, can you guys hear me? Oh yeah, perfect. All right. Oh, you could hear me?
Hashtag legalize the package check. Hashtag legalize the package check right there, pinned. It's why I advocate for it. One day I'll make it into legislation. We'll go all the way with it.
He is definitely fiending right now to be like posting on some crazy level shit. JD wrenching right now. Oof.
Oh.
It's got to be hard for that dude.
Oh man.
I know what he's doing. I keep on the side.
Maximum triggerability effect.
And he hasn't even seen all of it because Becky with the 3 and Wii Remix still have to be unbanned. And not everybody has done their 3 doxers, by the way. So
what?
I did mention this to the people that were here earlier.
Is that what it takes to be? Wait a minute, GG.
Basically, to stay in JD's chat, you need to.
GG. I mean, come on, man. Are you really saying that it takes 3 doxes to be able to be asked to the council meeting, the high council meetings? Dude, is that the code for the requirement? Holy crap, dude. I should be running the thing, I guess. Everybody's saying how big of a doxer I am.
Do 3 doxes. And some of you completed, some of you haven't. But
he is.
Just keep that in mind.
Oh, man. See, everybody's doxing the shit out of everybody, and it's stupid, really. But I think he's making fun of it. I hope he is. Dang it. Am I coping, Lisa Lake? Is this coping? Is this the Malibu cope that you're trying to paddle in my chat room so Glaze and Dean can pop up?
So you can pull back the Blazing one. I don't have as big an issue with Blazing as other people do. I guess I don't really give a fuck. The thing is, my channel.
Yeah.
It's like, just don't dox
Glazing, that's
the
thing. People really don't give a fuck.
Yeah, just don't dox me.
Yeah, you know what? You're just in the way, dum-dum.
I guess you guys dox each other. What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, my gosh.
You guys would hear each other's names again?
Huh?
Yes, Donna is one of those names. So, did anybody have any feelings about, like, am I being too harsh? Thinking Cam should be cleaning up that garage at least for that woman, and in addition to that, doing a dumpster run that brought his trash and her trash.
Hey, you guys know that game GTA 6 or GTA? Of course you do, right? Some of y'all are gamers. But you know what? What if they, like, since NTF has been kind of like a model, right? What if she's the model for, like, the hookers that walk around on GTA 6? I mean, it kind of even sounds kind of like the same voice and everything, and probably the same, you know, kind of uptight walk, the slow, creepy, you know, walk with the, you know, the big fucking, you know, fuck me boots on that got the 12-inch stilettos and shit, right? Anyways. Ugh.
Maybe we'll get JD on your panel. We got him on Bobby Joe's before, so, and Bobby Joe's definitely not a mod on his channel. Yeah, well, Blazing, you know, my stuff is so out there. It's like, come on, dude.
Well, Glazen's trying to control
Tommy,
Streets turf.
It is what it is. Like JD, our stuff's just out there.
Glazen.
Trying to find Cam's channel.
Yeah, why does everything have to be what she's talking about? So important. Oh my gosh.
Wait, so nobody answered but Anya. All right, so Blazing, I will tell you this, and this is mainly just because I'm a dick. I don't not like you, but for the sake of keeping vibes here, if everybody's like, "Oh, we need to get rid of her," I'm gonna let them get rid of you. I'm sorry, dude. I don't mean to.
Oh
be rude,
man.
but
Oh, maximum trigger ability effect.
People enjoy themselves.
I like the maximum trigger ability effect.
I don't know. You guys can speak for me on that one.
I mean, if the old lady wants to fight with people half her age is like whatever, you know, witchy warlock ceremony to try to shut people up, I mean, let them try. I mean, that's what I say anyway.
Yeah, oh, there we go. Van House Life. Dude, what is this guy doing, man? Van House Life. All right, Blazing. I guess we'll see you on your channel. But to be fair, she did unmod me from her channel just because of NTF and where I'm at. So,
oh man,
I mean, that's not even why I'm doing this. I'm more just doing it for you guys. But yeah, just keep the vibes. Oh, Cam ordered more stuff for the roof of his van. That reminds me. I don't know if you guys watch Cam's Instagram.
How about Glazen and NTF and that whole crew? They're the mass freaking strikers, the mass flaggots, and the mass censorship assholes. You know, why not? You know what? They're getting banned back because they think they can talk here after they banned like people like me from their shit. They want to try to drag me. Fuck that, dude. I'll pay you back. I'll give you a couple. I'll give you 2 in the chat. If you got me banned in your chat and you come in here, that's some scurvy shit. Right? I'll give you a couple and then I might ban you. I don't know, unless I want a chew toy right then and there. But anyway.
Yes, I know all the boys do because I see them in there, every single one of them. But he didn't measure the roof before installing the solar panels. So essentially, it didn't fit the way he wanted. So now he's got to reconfigure everything. This dude's crazy, man. He went and bought these multi-$100 solar panels. Doesn't even measure where he's putting them. Like, look, I'm just a Jew who grew up in Manhattan, but honestly, like, I know enough about building things. You got to measure that shit first.
Yeah. Measure twice, cut. Wait a minute.
Yeah, how did you get the money?
Measure twice, cut once, everyone.
I thought about that, and he mentioned once and LARPed and said somebody bought it for him. However, I don't think people give Cam money anymore except for Bill Evans. I'm not going to go after Bill Evans. I know you guys protect him, so I will respect it. But he gives Cam money. And probably the dead man, but the dead man can't give him money anymore.
Oh, is he talking about Gerald?
His trust or his will. Well, no, Cam starts falling, in the next few months. We know it's from Warbot's passing. So there you go.
See, what do they do? Do they?
Blazin' and Angela G are a thing now?
Well, yeah, isn't that amazing? No, not now. I bet you they've been play fighting together for a long time. No, could you? No, wait a minute. Don't imagine this, okay? Seriously. But this is probably the way it goes down, like in the background, right? They do their streams, okay? NTF will put out a link. Why do you think she rage quits? Right? She'll put out a link, and then all of a sudden her stream goes down. But why do you think she's doing that? She probably got Duckbot rolled up in the back. She knows it's him. All of a sudden, I'm leaving, guys. And then she has a private sesh with him for, a hundo for 20 minutes because, they're sick enough to pay nasty shit like that with their family's money. Oh, shit. That's disgusting, man. Make your own money and do it. Don't be some freaking half-witted, lazy-ass retard that's like Duckbot that, got these rubber legs and shit or something and whatever and been put through the Bezos line, the Amazon line to get his returned blender parts, and then it's been put through the freaking Elon Musk line for his brain chip. He loves that shit, right? Then they all get together and go to their fucking gay parades and shit. I'm telling you, okay? With their straight man shaming rituals and shit like that. You want a straight man shame? Huh? You guys want to do your gay LARPs and say people are gay when they're not? You know what? I'm homophobic. Fuck you. I pretty much said that right off the bat, too, to Vic, Don't roll like that, dude, if you ever thinking, wondering, okay, Make it well known. Yeah, I got a date with my chick. Right? Oh, my gosh. Anyway.
Oh, that's interesting. That's a weird grouping, huh? I guess it's like me and them. Yeah, it pays 400, right? Who's that, Cam? No, Cam probably pays less. Oh, yeah, the Marine sealant. Oh, my God, I was looking at this. I almost screenshot it, but he doesn't even, clean off the edges. Like, he talks about this van. He said it's going to be his dream van, and he's going to make it worth more money than when he got it, right? So when you're installing things like the sealant.
Dude, good guy. You got to call it out for what it really is, good guy. It's an old it's recycled. It's a poop van, a Roto-Rooter van. It's his dream van, a poop van. That he made it into his lifelong dream of a van. No shit. Oh my God. And it's a poop van. That's no joke, you guys. Okay. That's not a joke. He got a hold of a retired Roto-Rooter poop van. And that's all it would do is carry around the Roto-Rooter to be able to clean out toilets and stuck drains and shit like that. And he moves in and he puts his dog in there before he even cleans it too. And poor things looking at him go, it smells like shit in here. Dogs don't like to be in a shit house, in an outhouse. They don't. They'll roll in shit, but anyways. Dogs.
Why don't you take a plastic card
and get the excess sealant off, right? So that way it looks, oh my dude, all right. How do I put up a background? This dude can easily P-bomb. Hold on.
Anthony,
how do I know if it's real Anthony Joe too?
Anthony, are you a P-bomber for Duckbot? Huh? Authority check, AC and AC. Authority check, Anthony Cruz. Huh, both P-bombers? That's no coincidence. I hope you're not a P-bomber there, Anthony Cruz. We know Gacy is, but he's ineffective. He's a total ineffective loser, right? Trying to get clout. I P-bomb. I P-bomb the rodent. You didn't get his channel down. You still ran from David or
One subscriber. Yo, just message you on Instagram real quick.
You ran. You ran from him.
Oh, okay. All right, I got you.
Yo, what's good, bro?
Well,
oh my gosh.
Anthony, are you trying to not get, what's that shit called? You're not trying to get nuked your first stream like Warbot, huh?
Well, the thing is, I've lost so many channels, and hold on, let me just mod that Anthony Joe real quick. I've lost so many channels from. Yeah, no, I want to make sure I know it's you though. I've lost so many channels due to what's it called? Like bullshit, community guidelines and stuff. And I can't make more channels because I've made so many alts because I got banned in every chat early on from doxing, so I burned through a bunch. So now if I lose, I'm down to 4 Google channels, dude. And if I lose those, I'll have no YouTube channels unless I buy another cell phone or something. So I got to be careful with this account. But what's good? Who's funding Cam? Bill Evans, huh?
That's
great. I want to talk about Bill Evans to you, right?
I probably don't think it's him. I mean, he only donates to actual active catchers and decoys, and he hasn't done anything. But maybe he is a sugar daddy.
But here's the thing, right? So Cam went on his Cash App to prove something, like either he doesn't get money or something didn't cost that much money, right? You know how
and he was there.
He pulled up his Cash App right away and then jumps in the search bar, and the first thing came up is suggested shit. Oh, Bill Evans or whatever. So here's what it is. I don't even care really because he's not giving that dude enough money to really live very well, so it doesn't matter to me, right? I mean, even if it did, it didn't matter, but I just think it's funny because whoever is doing it's not doing a good job. That's for sure. So what's good? What's the deal?
Nothing. We're just keeping, the pressure on Warbot, making him leave the community for good.
He's passed. He's gone.
But you want to know what I think really did it and sealed the deal? The Juniper LARP, the suicide LARP. I think that made him run out.
He really screwed himself, huh?
Because they showed his character towards his own friends.
So it's funny because all right, I don't know lift an exemption only because Cruz is here and we got 50 people here and I know who's gonna hear this shit. So let me give a quick exemption. We're gonna revive this dude real quick, all right, for a minute. So this dude came up with the dumbest LARP in history, right? Let me tell this. I'm a 52-year-old man. Let me tell this 22-year-old dude to pretend and LARP like I don't have a leg, right? And it's gonna all make this kid look like it's gonna make this guy look like an idiot for calling me crippled. And then it all blew up, and he lost all these people that he had originally gotten back for. Because without Juniper, Warbot and I don't even have an issue. If you guys really follow your community history, if you have any community historians in here that really know their stuff, without Junie, Warbot and I don't have an issue. So now it's interesting to see you go 2 years later, like Cruz. We're gonna do a little quick history trip. So you go 2 years ago, whatever it was, when the Junie and me thing started, right? So she came into. She was basically it was like when I first found JD and I saw her chirping in cams. I really hated cams. She was chirping in cams. Thank you, whoever did that. That was definitely not me. Chirping in cams. So I was in JD's. I'm like, yo, JD's so and so's running their mouth, saying every little thing that we're dropping in here. So then I started saying stupid stuff, and I was like, oh, Juniper's a racist, and she'd be like, oh, he's kind of a racist, Ken, blah blah blah. I'm not a racist. And then I was like, oh, I have Junior's nudes. And then she was like, oh my god, he has my nudes. And then from there, she just went off. And then you just fast forward 2 years later, and Warbot went to bat for her, went nuts over the last 2 years, right? Then you fast forward 2 years later, Junie's shown her vagina voluntarily online, right? After literally causing World War III over this bullshit. And then and then she turns on Warbot, who went to bat for her over her Cruz. I don't know if you're paying attention. She said because of it wasn't even hand nudes. I just said I have her nudes, like her real nudes, which obviously I didn't have, right?
she said she had to go back on medicine and she couldn't sleep for years at a time. Shit, dude. Like the suicide alarm, the same deal. Now you know where that was the first, I guess, showing of her suicide alarm. Like she's that type of person, you know? Like then she took that and that wasn't enough. So she went full blown and did a suicide alarm 2 years later. Is what it is, right?
What?
Crazy, huh?
Yeah, when I seen that, like when she texted me, "Oh, I want to commit suicide" or something, I was like, you know what?
That's
Fuck
kind of
this.
messed up.
I hit up Christy. I was like, make sure your friend is okay because I just blocked her ass.
Is that a Vic?
Yeah,
is that a Vic
dude.
move?
Oh man, I can't believe she told me she was gonna kill herself. That's crazy. That's crazy work.
She probably thought I was gonna bend
hold
over.
on, let me do this one. Later, fag. All right. Keep making memes about me, dude. Tag me in them. What was that, Chris?
You were talking about Swamper.
Yeah, I actually kind of like his memes. They crack me up, but he is a person kind of pisses me off sometimes. I don't know. I don't need him here. He's gonna mess with the vibes. Remember I said they could block. He's gonna even have an issue with her. So we got to keep the vibes real over here. Swamper's gonna definitely ruin the vibes. He can't be here.
Yeah,
I guess.
definitely
I mean,
weirdos.
he is cool. Like me and him are cool.
Now you know, it's interesting. JD used to block everybody, and I didn't really understand it at the time, but now I get it. You know, keep everybody on the same page. So
Junie's plan, the only pussy Jeff's seen since his ex-wife. Oh.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Am I echoing?
No, I think it was me from my AirPods.
Oh yeah, her brother, dude. Her brother's a legend, dude. Jeffrey Sheeran, my God, dude. You are like, if you came to Chicago, Jeff Sheeran, I would buy you a beer and some wings. We would have a chat. We'd have a good old time, buddy. So
that's
Cam
mean
just put out
trolling.
here. He ordered a
that's really mean
wire
guy.
protector to run solar wires into his roof rather than to seal a hole with wires. Oh, he found the proper way to put the wires into his roof, so he's no longer going to drill. So his plan was to get the wires into the main cab. Anthony was to drill a big ass hole in and then put them through, like, and then seal them with like caulk or something, right? But he found the right thing where he puts them in and it's already covered in shit. So he's bragging about finding some like $3 piece on Amazon to make his shit right. This dude's funny. Is he like expecting to become famous and then look back and oh shit, wait, and look back and be like, wow, look, this is the journey that made it, guys. Oh, Kolvik, dude, Kolvik's so tough. Can you guys hear me? I can't really hear Cruz. Kolvik is so tough that he called me out to fight. Apparently wrote a contract and all that.
Oh wow!
And I accepted. And I said, look, I accepted your offer because we're going to do this. Like, I've never backed down from a fight with a black guy in my life, and I'm not going to start now publicly on the internet. So I said, the first thing you have to do is I need to know who you are. I'm not just going to fight any black guy that shows up in my door. That's crazy shit, right? So I need to know who you are, dude. And he wouldn't tell me who he was. So, like I said, it's not going to work. He backed out. Cole backed out. That's all. Yes, he backed out. So, didn't he spray foam the inside of the walls? Yeah, he did. He did something stupid yesterday where he like damaged something. He didn't show us he didn't show us exactly, but he did something to fuck something up. He was doing something to cover it up, I think. Beverly, are you talking about Cam with the like middle-aged Hispanic woman, like he's Brando? Dude, anyone notice that Cam posted pictures from when he was younger, right? And it was with like a middle-aged Spanish woman. That's kind of like Brando. So like Cam was like 20 and this woman must have been like 35. And he's like flexing these pictures now that he's 38 and she's like 60.
No.
Yeah, exactly, Beverly. Yeah. That was a Brando like move, huh? This dude might be a more functional Brando. Yeah, which was interesting because it wasn't like she was a particularly attractive female either. Right? So like if you think like you're gonna show one female that, and like it's not like you're married, right? So like you're gonna show a woman, for me, it's gonna be my wife, right? Like that's what it is.
But like you're gonna be a single dude. You're 30. He's 2 years younger than me. He likes to act like I'm 45. He's 2 years younger than me, so he's 36. And you wanna like post a woman online to flex, like that better be the baddest girl of your life. And if she was a 15-year-old or like a chick that's 15 years old or some Latin chick that's 15 years older than you, then damn, dude. And my guy, and you might not have even gotten there with her because that could just be a false flex, realistically. Guys, when's the last time NTF held a 40-minute panel on her own? I mean, I cruised for what, like 2 minutes, but I kept talking over that dude. Not that he's not a good panel guest, but and we're not done here. We'll be done. I'm gonna
totally
start
talk
working
over
again soon, but we'll I hold it pretty well coming out of semi-retirement.
I totally talk over Cruz on purpose, just
You'll
to
be back
troll
in
him.
5 minutes. All right, I'll chop it up with you for a minute, and
then say, "Don't talk over me." I'd yell at him,
Cruz is
"Don't
busy door
talk
dashing.
over me."
Yeah, he has an order to drop off. You heard him in his car, right? This dude is pulling up with his gold grill and his cornrows all fat and shit. Light skin. Looking retarded. Oh shit. The camera roof temperature right now is 103 degrees. There's no way I'm climbing up on that shit right now, RN, or hanging out inside the van. I'll be doing a later stream. Okay, so this is to explain why he's not doing anything, guys. I'll be doing a later stream when the sun clears out to put in the solar panels, and then I'll finish staining when it's dark outside inside the van. This dude, yeah, he figured out how to stain inside the van. How stupid is that to not stain the wood outside the van? Also, my phone will just overheat and shut off. I'll if I try to go live, I'll record.
Sounds like Scumron's looking for any way to get high. No shit. Yeah, you definitely don't want to be staining wood in a closed space. Especially the way Dank Williams was like trying to burn wood with the torch one day, and he freaking has a lacquer rag that's sitting right next to the piece of wood he's burning. It starts on fire, and then it jumps over to the actual like lacquer thinner can. Where I mean, that's a nuke, dude. That's a nuke waiting to go off, and take out the whole neighborhood type thing. And yeah, that's not a very good idea. I mean, especially with the kratom addiction, it sounds like he's just, Scumron just looking for one, avenue to get fucked up after another. He's lucky he didn't hit that freaking Amish girl he almost hit going too fast in Amish country. You should know that. Those Amish people don't give a shit. They stand right in the middle of the road sometimes because you're not supposed to be there and going 80 miles an hour in a 35. I mean, anyways.
It's 94 degrees in the van right now with 0 wind. I'm thinking as we start to move into the peak of summertime, most of the work I do on the van is going to have to be later at night, like when I get off from work or on weekends, early mornings, and when the sun goes down. So at least I get the AC hooked up, and I'm ordering the AC not this week, but the following week. And at least then I can shut the doors to the van and run that with shore power from the house. So Cam is no longer working during the day. Timeline isn't changing. Amount of hours working is reducing, but timeline's going to stay the same. What do you guys think? This dude's awesome. Cameron, he's not a headliner. I know he's not a headliner. He's not a superstar.
Oh, this is where I started listening.
And anybody notice, like he started to stain the desk and just stopped. Like. But not like even in a straight line. It's like I wish I could show you guys. Oh no. But anyways, it's like a triangle. Like it's weird. It just shows it's just a pure laziness move, as opposed to like it literally would have taken him maybe 2 minutes to complete the rest of the desk. No one's backstage. Oh shit! Who's not a P-bomb? I'm gonna assume it's not a P-bomb. Bruce, if you screw me, I'm gonna dox you.
You know what? I wonder if that's Dorkbot.
I like that name, dude.
I'm wondering if who's the not a P-bomber account. I wonder if that's Dorkbot because I did that to Dorkbot one time just to see what he'd do. So it's probably Dorkbot because they don't have any originality. They don't have no creativity.
We're not gonna let you in, buddy. when did I start to hate Cam? So Cam came into the community. Can't remember if it was 21 or 22. It was around late fall, early winter. And I remember that because because he shortly after he got on the scene, it was Christmas time. And interestingly enough, we didn't know about him at that time, but he has no familia. All right. So he did Christmas from his van, all by himself. And I knew something was weird then, right? But Cruz, but anyways, the real issue I had with him was back then catchers were doing like just like Cash App, right? Or like one single way to get paid. And like Cam came on the scene and this dude came in with a GoFundMe. So he had every form of payment: Zelle, GoFundMe, Venmo, like all the shit you could possibly think of. He would take Google Play cards. The dude accepts cell phones. All right, the dude will take money any way he can.
That's just
he
crazy,
is like the
though,
biggest
man.
grifter. Anyways, back then I actually gave a shit. And
but they're supposed to make it look
man,
bad.
This guy's not a serious catcher. He's like
People like Scummerin are there to make it look bad. Look what happened with Cue Ball. See, it's not talking about Cue Ball, Gigi. The WWE wrestler. I was really hoping Urban Disciple would be kind of around to help me bust that guy out, Mr. Reality TV WWE wrestler, hanging out with Scummerin, and all of a sudden, I mean, some cops were fired from that. I think even Cue Ball, the wrestler, and then all of a sudden they're selling vacuum cleaners together. Mr. Reality TV Show. If you look at it, you find him. You look up Cue Ball, actually find him. Officer Cue Ball Pryor, because of Scummerin. Really interesting. Like, what the hell is going on there? Like, were the cops actually were there some good cops that were maybe the target and they needed a shitbag to come in and help get them fired? Because that's the way they get rid of good cops, maybe. No shit. But anyway. Yeah. Use a celebrity like that to trust, and all of a sudden he turns the knife on you type thing.
You're going to do it for money. Now I don't really care. Now it's just like, now so much shit has happened between me and Cam that he's a fucking scumbag for real life. He also sexually assaulted Shay. So anybody who do that,
that's why we're on him.
Stole a car.
Don't
And
fuck
brought
with
the police out
Shay,
to police
yo.
chase and got arrested over like 10 times.
Dude, that van is gonna fail. And like just from the bed frame alone here, he took up like half the space of the van.
Right, PadCon. He was trying to be. He saw Tommy. So like, it's funny. So y'all saw Tommy making loot and got angry, right? Cam saw Tommy making loot and was like, "Yo, how can I get on this dude's wave?" And that's how he came out. Was basically trying to be Tommy 2.0. But
same with Predward.
And then Alex dropped him too. He was supposed to be on Florida Pred Poachers, I think.
Oh, he must have done that because he was with Tommy. You know what I mean? Just to mess with Tommy.
But I think Alex dropped him because he seemed like he's not really dedicated to the shit.
Nah, dude, it was a joke. But yo, it was fun as hell moving that dude at the end. Like, bro, he was a mess. I remember one catch he got off with $50, and I took a clip of just that part. And then Cam did something stupid, right? Like said something like later or some stupid shit, and I clipped it and I played that on one of my lives. It was funny as hell. But he started losing his shit, and then he would catch less and less. But he had some scam at the end. He was like trying to get only cell phones at the end. So he was like doing some crackhead thing and like selling cell phones on the side or something like that. What was Cam in jail for? Cam was in jail for over a year and a half for essentially stealing a car and bringing the police on a wild chase. He'll tell you it's from habitual driving without a license, which was the official charge that he pled down to. But essentially, he went to a dealership, took a car out with no intention of buying it under his dad's name, kept it. When they asked for it back, he wouldn't give it back, and then the police had to go, and he brought him on a chase through a neighborhood. That's why he got a year and a half for habitual driving without a license. Because when's the last time any person, let alone a white person, got a year and a half for driving without a license? Jesus Christ! Yeah, have you ever heard of that, Cruz? You gotta be black as hell to get that kind of sentence for that charge.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? Better be going to the corner looking like Colvick, dude.
Oh
shit. Yeah, exactly, Cap. Cam's done so much shit, dude. And then he LARPed having a kid. That was crazy, dude. He even LARPed about his dad's sexual assault. He told us he had several streams where he said his dad got not only he said he wanted his dad held accountable, but he was arrested and never charged. Nah, we ran Cam's whole bloodlines backgrounds cruise. I promise you that. Shay ran every background for every Decker that's ever existed and every Walcott and all that shit. And his dad was not arrested or charged for anything related to that. So he literally marked that shit. Imagine going online and telling, oh, we got 51 people here. Jesus Christ. Imagine going online and saying that shit.
About your own dad.
About your father, dude. You know,
like,
this
if it
kid,
won't
this,
get back to him, like...
Cruz, this guy went to private school his whole life. His dad put millions of dollars into it. He prepaid his college. He not only did that, he would donate. So Cam went to like a Catholic school or something growing up, and he would donate to the church and to the school.
Wait,
you understand? This dude was
he
like,
said it wasn't a LARP about the kid. He really doesn't know where the kid is.
Yeah, nah, dude. How do you LARP get a kid? Like, and you're a catcher. Like, I hate to say it like that. Like, catchers are fucked up too. So nah, it doesn't even matter. Catchers wild, those people. So, no holds bar there too. But nah, like, imagine LARPing. Like, you have a kid, LARPing your dad, force you to give him a blowjob. Like, this is crazy work. Oh, there's
if I was his dad, I would be really pissed. Like, imagine, like, I paid for his college and now he's wasting his life trying to build a crappy van house.
Well, his dad cut him off. His dad cut him off. His dad told JD that was it. So previous to JD speaking with his dad, or like leading up to it or something, his dad was like, look, you know, he's already out of the will. He got out of the will because he was bragging to people about being in the will and being his dad's only heir. So he lost that money. And then his dad had been paying for his health insurance up until, I think, like 2 years ago, age 30 something, 34 something, I don't know, paying for it. And he just stopped paying for it. So I don't know what Cam does for medical insurance now, but yeah, his dad stopped funding. He was like, yeah, you know, he called me when JD called him. His dad was like, yeah, Cam called me a few weeks ago. He was kind of kissing my ass because he needed money to fix his brakes, so I gave it to him, feeling bad for him. Is that crazy ass work? Like, your dad gets online saying this shit? Oh my god, that's crazy. Damn, Cruz, we got 53 people in here at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
How many subs do you have?
How many subs do I have? I have 200 subs.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's all right. Nah, my old life's real late, dude. I wish I had a, you know, I don't want to set up multiple computers in my office and shit just to do this stuff. But when I could show stuff, oh man, we could go through. Matter of fact, let's do that. We got 10 minutes left or so. Got a call too. All right. I know where NTS living at now, right? So I'm gonna go there, and I'm gonna see if there's reviews to that motel. That won't be.
It's just funny. Well, it's not funny, but
Sound like
yeah,
a good
it's
idea,
bad.
guys? Or does anybody else have a better idea?
Kind of sums up what they found there.
Wait. Oh wow, 162 reviews, really? I missed this one. All right. Nah, this can't. Yeah, this is, let me check the street view on this one, Cruz. Dude, Zabby couldn't be. Zabby is a docs master, dude. Oh my god. Yo, on Google, Cruz, you guys can look it up for yourself. Triangle T Motel. My bad, dude. It's fucking Triangle T Motel. I can't even believe this shit. One of the pictures is the police there, dude, in full force. It says, bet they have a bet going, giggling to each other. Bet you $20 that was because some stupid tweaker was trying to make hash. So if you go to their Google page right now, Triangle T Motel, Commerce City, they're on Highway 2. Wow. Hold on, let me mod my dude curl up. This is a little old school gig guy, but without the screen sharing. All right. So you go to the reviews. Oh, no, sorry, you go to the photos. Are you on there, Cruz, or are you on the go?
Wait, what happened? My bad.
Dude, you can go. You can go. If you go to the Google page for the place where she's living at, you can see like the what's it called? The pictures that come up are from the police being there, like in full force, like investigating some shit, and then some dude that looks like your profile pic, that Latin dude, but like a little less fat, but with a beard and a LA Lakers jersey on and a fitted, like on a selfie shit for a motel. Stupid fuck. Man. All right, I'm gonna read some 1-star reviews real quick, then we're gonna get out of here. All right, let's find some 1-stars. Fuck that 1-stars. Low scores. There we go. Let's see that. All right. Damn, I wish you guys could see the pictures. However, the motel itself is disgusting and run down. Basic cleanliness is still achievable when a motel ages, but it's plain to see the cleaning between tenants is not a priority. Wow. We immediately decided to leave, but had to stay because they refused to give us a refund. In addition, the hotel owner is rude. She refused to give us toilet paper. Let's fucking go. All right, next one. This dude says, this was by far the worst place I've ever seen in my life. Not only are the buildings themselves rotting and infested with mold and bugs, but the staff is unwelcoming. Everything is dirty, and I can guess that they don't even have a cleaning room. My bed seemed like someone had already slept in it. Whatever, this one's being nice. If it were possible, I'd give negative stars. Let's see. All right. Upon opening the door to our room, which had a completely shuttered window, we were overwhelmed by a smell similar to an abandoned walk-in freezer that was home to a chain smoker. Sheets and carpet looked and smelled as though they had never been cleaned before. Oh my God. Anyways, Cruz, is this any place for a kid to be? No. Yeah, my husband and I paid for a week here. There was absolutely no refunds after spending $340. So $340 a week, unless you have some doctor, grandfather and discount they might have. We entered into hell. The room was filled with roaches and bed bugs. We left itching and terrified of what we might have brought out with us. So this is very similar to those of you who remember the old Good Guy Lives. We did this same thing, but to the motel she was living at shortly after she had her child. And the reviews were pretty similar. There seems to be less mentions of syringes, but there is still mentions of drug addicts. So I guess it doesn't matter. The other one had like pictures of syringes, screws, and stuff, but the other one had a lot more scenes. That's crazy, dude. Were you raised in something like this, Cruz?
Oh, I mean, I don't want to say I was like raised, in a nice like 2-story house, but I mean, we had a decent house.
There you go. Here's another one. This is a rat hole with roaches and cheaty scoundrels and gay encounters. All right, gay encounters. All caps here. This is all caps. This is like Jenny T. Like Jenny T. All caps here. Sucks. Dirty. Nasty roaches. No maintenance on place. It's the worst place I ever stayed at. And there was absolutely no refunds. It seems like everybody that's it for the refunds. Refrigerator was not working. This is similar. Her stove was not working. The wall sockets was not working. Oh my God. Yeah. NTF, you got to do better.
I live in the hood and I pay like $750 a month for an apartment.
Yeah, I don't know. The problem with PetCon is when you have awful or no credit history, no assets, and no co-signers, you can't just move anywhere you like. To my knowledge, I don't know. I've only lived in civilized places with real standards.
I don't take any credit for an apartment. At least not in my opulence.
But you need to declare. You have declared income. You can't just walk in on welfare and food stamps and be like, "Hey, I'm Donna Race. I'm on welfare and food stamps. I need you to give me a handout. I want an apartment at a reasonable price." No, you got to go stay at these shitty motels. That's about it, right? Or no?
Kind of control. Stuff is expensive over here.
All right, so before we wild out here, so they'll probably replay this. Is what it is. I'll have Manya drop a copyright strike, and then what's it called? You think this will make somebody go live? Somebody's gonna be angry enough to go live publicly, don't you think? Or not?
Yeah.
You think Junior will go live? To refute the suicide alarm? Yo, guys, do you want me to leave this up for a chat or no? You got any last things here?
Yeah, just Warbot, stay out of the community. You're a piece of shit. You don't care about your friends. You didn't care when Juniper wanted to commit suicide.
That's true.
I think what he said. I think what he said is, I'm not looking eye to eye with Juniper right now. Why should I care? And it's like
He
little
very-
accent.
he very much exposed himself for what he was trying to do from the beginning. But I'm gonna leave this up for people to chat. But Cruz, I'm gonna jump down. Are you jumping down?
Oh yeah, you gotta go. You should just.
All right. Well, hey, there's View there. What's up? I think I'm gonna take a quick little look and see if there's anything might have popped up recently. Glazing Scar put up a post. Hush, I'm not changing a thing. Like, I'm gonna lie about you no matter what. That's where you guys are at. Liesvilles. The lies have eyes when you use fax machines, I guess. What's up with Kaylee? Let's see. Oh, she's still live. Let's catch the end of Kaylee.
But you're probably just going to phone bill me, so I'm going to have a phone blocker anyways, okay? Oh, is it one of the Mean Girls socks? Oh my god. Like, come on, guys, get better fucking socks.
Right. I agree.
Let me drop a link from.
What's going on there?
So it is a registered Nicolina freaking sock.
Holy shit, she dropped the StreamYard. Should I go on? Too bad nobody's watching, huh? If there were 40 people watching,
Okay,
I'd go on.
let me go back to streaming this. This is a good overlay.
Oh no, here we go. This might not be good.
Please do, Nicolina. Coming up.
Same trolls I even mentioned in one of the posts, and so are you, Ernie. Multiple posts for you going, I don't know why she's trying to get us on this Ernie guy. I don't give a shit or fuck about Ernie. They even say on Reddit, yeah, she's trying to get us to go after that one girl. I don't give a fuck about that one girl.
Oh my god.
It's me.
That's hilarious, actually.
Definitely Nicolina and then wrote those comments.
Yeah, she's like dog whistling these motherfuckers to go real life on me. And they're not having it.
Oh.
Sorry, now I'm eating a sweet. But seriously, that's why my mouth's full. Sorry, corrosive. Nicolina, nobody fucking dog whistled. You dog whistled yourself and challenged them all.
Oh,
you practically challenged them to fucking go after you.
If you have Reddit, just look for the Cyrax thread. And then join it and look up Blame Katie. Oh, they ate her.
You know what's fun? 5 houses down from the chance lives at. I actually can take
Hey,
it.
Belladonna.
That long.
What's that? What'd you say?
Yeah. Oh, hold on. I got somebody in the back chat. 1 minute.
Take a case.
I mean, I think you should just leave Cyrax alone. If you're getting involved in that, Ernie, it'll be like the big T shit. Just stick.
Let me check that. Authenticated. Hello? 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 What have you come for?
Can
You
you
want to
hear
go
me?
over content together? Yeah, I hear you. Okay,
Alright.
so we're going to do some commentary.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, so I have some questions, okay? First of all, if that's okay.
Sound like that.
Have you wrote any comments yourself on Reddit? Be truthful.
No. Nope. I just
you've not-
read. No.
So you've not
Not-
been over there making
not
any
even
account?
No. I have one account. I've been a member of the Cyrax Reddit for a little over 2 years.
I
I
don't believe
comment.
it.
You don't have to believe me. I don't comment on anything. I just read.
Yeah.
Because I'm
So what
because I'm smart and I know not to mess with the people of the Cyrax community.
Well, no, that's not true because you challenged them. You told them to deliver cement.
Yes, absolutely, I did. When Katie dog whistled them and said, "Why don't you guys go after Satanalina?" And I said, "I welcome all of it."
No, you didn't say I welcome, and you said,
"Oh yes, I do." Well, clearly you don't pay attention because I said I welcome it. Bring your manure,
Yes.
bring your bricks, bring your cement.
But this is a point, okay, Nicolina, that you brought up that you were doing it to save Ernie. Save Ernie from what?
Well, because I didn't want, because Ernie can't handle the same kind of trolling that I can. So I was like, don't fuck with these people. Don't fuck with the Cyrax trolls, bro.
Yeah, so that has nothing to do with, like, in my point of view, it has absolutely no bearing.
Your point of view and your mental gymnastics, I can't keep up with, but I don't care.
Oh,
That's
what?
But
when am I going to get
Kaylee,
this knock on the door?
Kaylee,
when am I going to get this knock on the door?
I don't know. I don't know, but it's going to happen.
When?
I don't know. I've been asked for a statement. I was called by somebody with a +44 area code that identified themselves as I don't know if it was an MP regarding
an MP?
I think it was was it
How did the Parliament contacted you? The Prime Minister?
No, I don't. I have no idea. Listen, Callie,
I'm
you
gonna
can laugh
piss my
at me.
pants.
Please
Okay.
don't pee your pants.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know the makeup.
But how did the Parliament contacted you? God, you're important.
Maybe
Okay.
I misunderstood, but Callie, I got a phone call and it came up as +44, and I didn't know who it was, but Nikita.
You didn't think to ask them. You didn't go, "Hey, who are you?"
No. You don't. When you see the call come up on your phone screen, I can't ask unless I answer.
Yeah. So when you spoke to them,
I was told that Nikita gave them my information. I don't really know Nikita much because she has her comments turned off on YouTube.
Yeah.
I emailed her once many months ago about Huck. Had nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
She asked me if I could give her permission about you weaponizing my minor child, and I said absolutely, and I gave her the information about Maggie and her date of birth, and then I got a phone call.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess they're investigating you, and I sent them everything I had of you.
If the government's getting involved and the Prime Minister's getting involved, look, I'm fucking screwed.
I don't even
God
know
knows what they're gonna do. I might be sent to Alcatraz at this point.
Will you be sent to where? The same prison
Alcatraz.
that your brother was in? Oh, Alcatraz is
No.
in California, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a joke, Nick. Alcatraz.
Okay.
Do you
But
really
anyways,
think that the Prime
you go-
Minister is going to get involved?
No.
Anyway,
I
what do you have to say about my brother?
So, when I say MP,
Didn't your
I think
kids fuck each other, Nick? Didn't your kids fuck on each other?
I think
Didn't they fuck
military
each other?
police. No. Kelly.
No, because that's what you said.
No, that's not what I said.
And then your dad fucked on your kids too.
My dad, he died in 1991 when I was 12 years old.
All right,
Kelly.
then, well, granddad, dad, whatever.
No,
You're all fucking on each other.
My son's paternal grandfather was molesting him when he was 5 years old.
And then your son molested the other sibling.
Yes. That's how I found out, Kelly. So I called the police. I
know, but you just said 2 minutes ago that didn't happen.
No. You said it was my dad. My dad was dead.
No.
When I was 12.
When I said the siblings were fucking on each other, you said no.
No.
Get your story straight, Nate.
That's not what we call it, Callie. We don't call it fucking. We call it that it was inappropriate physical behavior between a 5-year-old and a fucking 3-year-old because he was exacting out what was done to him. So I called the police.
I would view it like that if you wasn't sat at the table with sex offenders and taking your daughter on a trip to go see another sex offender.
That's not how this works, Callie. That's not how
that's how it works. When you was Frank's brother ever in the house for the kids?
I'm never. I've never seen.
Well, that's a lie too.
No, is it?
Yeah, it is. Because
Why don't
I've seen a clip.
So you know
I've
who's
seen
gonna,
a clip of
you've seen
Frank
pictures.
saying
You've seen
that,
no. You heard my husband say it.
yes,
and it never
Frank said
happened
it.
because I ruled this house. But let me say something, and I'll let you
No,
continue
no,
to
no.
say
This is
whatever
my
you want,
panel,
Callie.
okay? And
But let
I'm
me just say,
controlling the conversation,
but,
okay, Nick?
and I'm going to answer
I'm in
any
control.
question you want, Callie. I will answer any question you want. So what happened to my son? Hold on, is the cause
I know
of
you're getting triggered, Nick.
No, exactly what
Yeah, you are.
your brother did. Your brother molested children, right?
Never happened.
Yeah,
Never
are you
happened.
sure? I read that.
Facts.
I read that prison report that your brother was a sex offender of
Produce
children.
it. Produce it.
It's already been out there.
Never happened.
But
then,
are you?
Then you've got
are
the
you
wrong brother.
suggesting,
Then you've
Callie,
got the wrong
Callie,
brother.
Callie, are you
See, that
suggesting
doesn't work with me,
young
Nick,
little
it's reaching.
kids that
It's
are
reaching.
victims?
That's like me saying you went to jail for being a
that
sex
are
offender. It doesn't
victims.
affect you because it's such nonsense.
Callie,
Keep
are you
reaching, you triggered
suggesting
bitch.
that children that are victims that don't know any better are fucking each other? Because that's not accurate.
I'm suggesting that you allow child abuse to happen in your home.
No,
and
fuck
you
no, I
facilitate
didn't allow it. I didn't allow
you did.
it. No,
Why didn't
the
you
minute
report
I
to the
found out,
police?
I did. See, if
No,
you
you
turned
never.
your list, really, you should probably FOIA. Maybe they can find it. It happened 20 years
Frank
ago.
literally said his brother that's a sex offender that's
Oh
in
my
jail
God, this has
is going to
nothing
be
to do
welcome
with
in the
Frank.
home.
Listen, this has
Frank's
nothing
your
to do
husband
with
that
Frank's
he lives
brother.
in the home with you. Okay?
Nothing to do with
Frank's
Frank's
a sex
brother.
offender. Your granddad's a fucking sex offender. Like
I don't-
everybody's
my
a sex
granddad's
offender.
not
Your
a
kids
sex
are sex
offender.
offenders.
No.
Like I'm sorry, your
No.
son's a sex offender.
No, they're not. They were babies. My son was a child, and his paternal grandfather, that means his father's father,
Yeah, forget that
sexually
one.
abused
What
him.
happened when your son
And
sexually
then
abused
when-
another child? That's a sex offender.
Right. He was 5. And then what happened is
No,
I
no,
called the
you changed the
police.
story
No, I
way
have
later
not.
on that he was 5. Yes, you did.
Changed the story. Callie, this
And you have
happened in
consistently
2005.
changed it. You have
No, I have
consistently
not.
changed
No,
it.
I haven't. No,
Yes,
I
you
have
have.
not.
Yes,
How
you
have I
have.
changed it? Give me the details, Callie. How have I changed
Nicolina,
it?
you're a pathological liar. You even
How
told a
did I
story that
change
your
it?
ex gang raped you with
No.
5 other people. Everything
This has
about
nothing
you
to do
revolves
with
around
me
rape
being
or sex
raped.
offenders.
But this has nothing to do with me being raped, Callie. Callie, there are many men
If
out
you
there,
was,
women alike, that are sex offenders, right? As adults. So how is
what
my
does that
story
have to do
changed?
with you accuse it? Nicolina,
I
you've just come here and made a
excused it.
lies about my own
I
brother
have
and tried to tell
never
me
excused
he's a sex offender when anybody could look up his record. You've said
Nobody
Treatise is
can
a
look
fucking
up your
sex
brother's
offender in
record.
her family. Everybody's a sex
I already
offender
played
to
it.
you. You
I
accuse
played it.
everybody of rape, essay. It's all
Honey,
bullshit lies that you're projecting onto
played
other
where
people.
traitors admitted to her brother Jeffrey.
No,
the
you
dead
never.
one.
You played an
Yes,
out of
I
fucking
did.
context.
Raping her now
Right.
brother.
Nicolina,
who was born
like
a
I'm gonna
female,
believe
of
you when
rape.
you just told me a pack of lies about my own brother's inquest report when it's public.
Your brother was
Everybody in the
raping
community
people
has
in
read it.
prison, Callie.
That's the thing. No,
Your
no,
brother
never
is
happened.
no different than
Produce the
Frank's
receipt.
brother. No different
No.
than Frank's brother.
Produce
They're
the
fucking
receipt.
rapists. They're rapists.
Produce the receipt. That's the point,
I
Nicolina.
don't
It's
need
why we all
to.
know you lie.
Callie,
You're
why are you
obsessed with
triggered?
rape. You're obsessed with lying. You're
Why
obsessed with.
are you
Look, you are
triggered,
weird.
Callie?
No, I'm
Callie,
talking over
you
the top of
can't
you.
have
I
an
ain't
adult
fucking triggered.
conversation. Yes, you are.
No, you want to fucking
No,
stonewall and
honey,
go
you're
down
triggered.
gaslighting and
No,
talk in circles.
I will answer
I ain't
any
here to
question
play
you
fucking
want,
games,
but
Nick.
you are a retard.
You're a
and you
fat,
can't keep your shit
disgusting,
straight.
lying fucking pig that has a family bunch of fucking sex offenders.
Your
and kids
brother
that are
literally
fucking sex
was
offenders.
raping people in prison, Callie.
In your dreams,
And then
bitch.
he hung
In your
himself.
dreams. That's why you can't produce a receipt. Ha ha ha.
Thank
Ha,
God
ha,
he
ha.
ended his life.
Well, maybe your son should, since he's a dirty fucking sex
He was
offender that sexually
5.
abused his own kid. Like, you're
He
his own
was
fucking
5.
sibling.
5 years old. He didn't know any better.
No, that's what you said. That's what you
5.
said.
I've
That's
always
what you
said that.
said.
That's the story, Callie.
Yeah, and do you know what you should have done
Callie,
when
that's
your
the
kids were
story.
getting sexually
What
abused?
should I have done?
You should have
What
took
should I
legal action.
I did. I filed a police report. I called CPS.
Produce it. Produce it. You're such a liar. Produce
I
it.
don't have to produce anything. You FOIA
Yeah, because
it.
you don't fucking have it. You're a liar.
Listen, Owasso Police Department, May of 2005, FOIA it. FOIA it. I also called CPS.
Well, you could produce it, okay? I know what, Nick. I can produce my
you're
brother's
calling me
inquest
the
report to
liar.
prove
I'm
no
giving
rape happened.
listen, I'm giving
Right,
you all of the tools
Nick,
that you
this is a
need.
really good chance, okay?
File
We
a
can prove
FOIA
who's credible,
request
who's not.
with
I can
Owasso
produce my
Public
brother's
Safety,
inquest report
May
and
of
my brother's record.
2025. And
Everybody
put
Google my
in
brother, Colin Douglas.
Nicole, put
Okay,
in
now let's
Nicole
see that
Bruff,
Nicolina never
BRU,
reported anything.
F as in Frank, May 2005.
Oh my
Any
God,
police
Nicolina,
reports,
Frank
put it
literally
in.
said he's welcome
Do it.
at the home, and then you all
Yeah,
went on
but
a
he's
family
never been
trip to
here.
fucking
He's never been
Jimbo's.
here. I wouldn't let him over here. You think
Frank
I
said he
would
would.
let? But he didn't. He's back in prison. You think I've let that motherfucker in my
Yeah,
house
because
with a
he's
little
a
girl?
fucking sex offender. That's why he abuses children. Hello.
No. Frank's brother did not abuse a child. He raped an adult.
Oh,
And
well,
that's why he's
tomatoes,
back in
tomatoes.
prison,
He's
bitch.
a fucking sex offender. Okay.
Yeah, he's a sex offender. A
And
piece
Frank's
of
like,
shit.
oh, yep, my rapist brother's allowed around all the children in the house.
Never let him in here though.
Great guy.
Kelly,
Great guy.
I run this household, honey.
Well, then if sure you do.
I
Sure
do.
you do. The only thing you fucking run is your mouth on YouTube.
You want me to go get Frank? He'll tell you. I run this household.
Oh, go
Not
get the
him.
gomless bastard if you want. You're a locale
him.
that does it anyways. Oh, show us the
Kelly,
kitchen.
who
tip.
runs
Show
your
us the cookbook.
household? You or your mom?
My mum.
Yeah,
Well, that would
exactly.
be
You're like
difficult.
how
She lives
old?
16 hours from me.
You're how old? And you live at home with your mom?
No,
Is
she lives with my mum. Prove it.
is she schizophrenic
Prove
like you
it.
and your brother?
Prove it. Prove it. Well, you said she was. Or did you lie?
I believe
Did you
it.
spread
I believe it.
misinformation?
I believe it.
Yeah, you believe
so
a lot of stuff,
mentally
Nick.
ill, Callie.
Nick, you were
Kelly,
so big mad at your
you couldn't
husband, your
connect the dots
ex-husband.
if
You
it was
accused him of
numbered.
gangbanging you with all of his
You
biker buddies.
could not
Never
connect
happened, did it?
dots even if
Come on,
they
fat
were
bitch.
numbered. You can't
He
trick
never
me,
raped
Callie.
you. It was a
You can't-
fucking lie.
You
lie
can't
about
believe me,
everybody.
Callie.
You accuse everybody of being rapists when you get angry.
No, I'm not angry.
Patterns
I'm
of
laughing at
behavior.
you. I'm laughing at
You're
you.
laughing so much that
let's go back.
you're
Let's go, I
falsely
am
accusing
laughing. I've got a
people.
huge smile on my face. Let's
Right.
go back to you blaming me
If
for
he did
the
he
side
rape
rat
you, yes or
straws.
no? The answer is no, because Nicolina regularly puts rape on
Sorry,
people.
ma'am.
Nicolina
Nope,
regularly
wrong.
lies on people.
You're wrong. You're lying.
How come Traitor's brother doesn't
You're
have any
ma-
sex offences on his record?
Dude, he's dead. He was fucking murdered because he was
Yeah,
a drug
it doesn't
addict.
matter if he's dead. His record is
doesn't
still his
matter.
record.
It doesn't matter. He
His
was
criminal record is
Yeah,
still his
he was-
record. Where
Kelly,
is the
her
imaginary
brother
sexual
was
assault, Nicolina?
murdered. Her brother was murdered because
I
he was
don't care.
breaking into homes.
I don't care about that. You're a
Yeah, of
liar.
course you don't.
Everybody
Of course
that you
you
get pissed off at, you said Brett was a fucking rapist and a pedo.
Yeah, I did say that.
Remember that?
I said he was.
Yeah, you did.
I said he was.
Then you
I
said
said I
Tonic
did
was
say
a
that.
rapist and a pedo.
No, Huck said that. Huck
No,
said
no, no.
that.
You said Tonic was a
No,
rapist
Huck
and I
said
have
that.
a clip of it.
Huck said
No,
that.
no, no. And you said he was
Play
a
it.
creep.
Play it. Play it. I did
Oh,
think
well,
he was a
I
creep.
can do a live on you, Nick. I
Play
don't
it.
mind.
I don't think he's a creep
You
anymore.
literally said everybody is a pedo and a rapist.
No,
That's
I
your
said
go-to for everybody.
Jeffrey Vance is a fucking rapist and a drug addict and a thief. That's what I said.
That's lies.
Is it? Do
Yeah.
you have his background check?
If you're
Do
on
you?
about Traitor's brother,
Do you
he's not
have-
a
do
sex
you have-
offender.
Yes, he is. Traitors admitted to it.
No, he isn't. I've
Yes,
actually
he
seen his
did.
background report. I have been sent
No,
it.
you have not.
Yes, I have.
If
Yes,
you
I
saw
have
his
by
background
Traitors.
report, you wouldn't be saying that. That's what if
He has
traitors
not
give you
got
the
any sex
verified?
crimes. He has not got any
Yeah,
sex
no
crimes
shit.
on his record.
No shit, because traitors didn't report when she walked in on Jeff.
Lies,
raping
lies,
Jaden.
lies. See, how come
She
there's an
said it.
excuse?
Her words,
There's
not
always an
mine.
excuse. And where's my
Her
brother's
words, not mine.
report?
Her
Where's
words,
my
not
brother's
mine.
report?
You
My
know the
brother's a
police
rapist,
report?
Traitor's brother's a rapist, Brett's a rapist. Hey, my ex,
traitor,
my
they didn't
ex-husband's a
call.
rapist, my children are
Honey,
rapists,
traitors
my
got-
children are sex offenders, granddad's a
Traitors
fucking
got
sex
arrested
offender.
for
There ain't
domestic
sex
violence
offenders
that
that
day
you
after
don't
she
know.
beat Jeff's ass with a fucking
Everybody's
baseball
a
bat.
sex offender, Nick.
No.
Everybody. Have you ever noticed maybe you're the
Traitors-
problem?
Traitors got a domestic violence for beating Jeff's
Did your kids
ass
piss
with a
you off when you
baseball
made
bat.
up lies?
No, I
Did your
didn't make
kids
it
piss
up.
you off when you made up lies on them?
I didn't make it up. That's out of Traitor's mouth.
No. You came out
Yes.
your mouth first of all
Yes,
for people to
I've
know
already
about
played
it.
it. I played it. I've played it multiple times.
Nicolina, stay focused.
Ask Peach. Ask Peach.
Are you lying on your own kids like you're lying on everybody else? Are you lying and saying they're rapists?
Ask Peach. I've got the fucking recordings of Peach stating that traitors begged her not to play the part.
No,
where Jeffrey
lies.
was
Out
raping
of context.
Jaden. Ask
Out of
Peachy.
context, lies.
Ask
No.
Peachy.
Lies.
Ask Peachy.
Nicolina, you can't be trusted. You lie.
Jeffrey
You lie like a fat
Vance
fucking
raped
oversized
Jaden
rug.
Carroll when
Liar.
Jaden used
Lie
to be a
detected.
female.
Lie detected.
And she was just a young
Lie detected.
teenager.
Lie
and
detected.
Traitors
Lie
walked
detected.
in on Jeffrey raping
Lie.
her. No, it's not a lie.
The
Jeffrey
nonsense
was
that
a
you
rapist.
say, and
Jeffrey
who did
was a thief.
Brett rape?
Jeffrey
Who did
was
Brett
a drug
rape?
addict.
Who
Jeffrey
did Brett
was
rape?
not murdered.
Who did he
Jeffrey
rape? Who did he
was-
rape?
Jeffrey
Who did Brett
raped
rape?
Traitor's little
And who did
sister.
Brett rape? Who did Brett
Brett
rape?
didn't rape anybody.
You said he did. You said he's a rapist and a
No,
pedophile.
I said when he was attacking my daughter.
You said he's a
I
pedophile.
absolutely
it must be true.
said that.
Nicolina said it.
Absolutely said that.
Yeah, because that's what you
Absolutely
do
did.
when you get triggered. You get pissed off and
You
you lie
call
about
everybody
people.
a pedophile.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I
You
don't.
all do.
Frank's
You
not
all
a
do.
pedophile. Frank's not a
You're-
pedophile. But your kids
You're-
are. One of your
You're
kids is a
pedophile.
pedophile.
I think you're a pedophile.
Your
I think
child's
you're
a
a kid
fucking
toucher,
pedophile.
Callie. Callie, you
No,
touch kids'
You're,
dirty private
see,
no-nos,
I'm
don't
not
you,
even
girl?
bothered about your insults like that because guess what? Everybody
Callie, you
knows it's
rape
not
little
true.
kids,
With
don't you?
you've literally come up here and admitted that your
You
children are
rape
fucking abusing
children,
each
don't
other.
you? You rape children, don't you, Callie? Just like your
Nicolina,
brother.
Is
Your
this what
brother
you
had
said
to
to your
hang
kids?
himself inside of the prison.
Oh, Nicolina's
because he couldn't
reflect-
live with himself.
Keep projecting, keep projecting. It's like Nicolina's having flashbacks.
I'm not
as to talking
projecting.
with her
This is
kids.
factual information in that.
Is this how it started
25-page
at home?
report.
Is this how it started at home with your own kids?
The
This how you speak
25-page
to
report
Maggie?
on your brother is that he
Is
was
this-
raping individuals, not only in
Then you
prison,
have the wrong
but that's
brother,
why he was
don't
there,
you?
Callie.
Then it's not my brother. Wrong
Callie,
what?
that's your brother.
Wouldn't
You,
be the first
you even
time.
lied and said, that's not my brother. And then, like,
Well,
hours
guess
later,
what?
you're like,
My brother's
yeah,
never
that's my
sexually
brother.
assaulted
And I
anybody, so
sued.
it's not
And I
him.
sued, and I got
Nicolina, is
$11,000.
this how you speak to Maggie? Is Maggie there right now? Do you say to
She's in
Maggie,
the
hey
house.
Maggie, did you
She's in
rape
the
people
house.
today? Did you rape your siblings today? Did you touch them? Like that's how
Callie,
fucked up and what you are.
Maggie's not a
You're so used
retard
to
like you
speaking
are.
to your own kids.
Callie's
like
not
that.
Maggie's not a retard like you, Callie.
Maggie, mate, your kids are fucking sexually abusing each other. I'd say they're the retarded ones. Say them not
Maggie,
do
then
it.
call the police, Callie. If you
Tell
think
your
that, call
sons to keep their
Call the
fucking
police.
hands off their siblings'
Call the
private
police,
parts,
Callie.
okay?
You sound pretty triggered, Callie, for somebody
No,
that
I'm
stays
just getting louder than
unbothered.
you.
Callie's
Do you not
brother is a
understand, Nicolina?
rapist
You're raising
that
your
raped
voice,
people
I'm
in
raising mine.
prison and then hung himself
Yeah, all fabricated
because
nonsense in your head.
because he was terrified of the consequences for raping other prisoners. Post that
Oh my god,
25
so
page
ridiculous. So
investigation,
ridiculous.
Callie.
Play
Anyways,
music.
so are you gonna admit that the Cyrax trolls hate Katie and it's not I have nothing to do with it?
No, we didn't even get started on that, but I'm actually
Let's
so
go.
happy
Let's
that
go.
you came up and
Let's
confirmed
talk about it.
that
Let's talk about
your
it.
children are pedophiles.
Let's
I
talk
can't
about
believe you
Katrina
have
Hernandez.
pedophiles and a
Let's talk about
brother-in-law
Katrina
and a
Hernandez.
father-in-law that's a pedophile, okay?
Let's talk about Katrina
All
Hernandez,
pedophiles. You must be the
aka
unluckiest,
Katie.
fat, disgusting bitch in life to have
Let's
all
talk
these
about
pedophiles.
Katrina
What a
Hernandez.
failure as a parent.
Come on.
That is the biggest letdown in life. Giving birth
Let's
to a
talk
child
about
and then
the
they
fact
turn
that you're
out to be a
simping for
pedophile.
somebody that
They
your
turn out to
brother
be
was a
disgusting,
fucking
dirty
pedophile, bro.
pedophile. Nicolene, that's
Yeah.
why you're bothered. Because you're hurt. You can't come at me with the truth. You can say my brother's a thief,
Callie.
a drug addict. But
All
guess
right,
what? Keep
so,
reaching, boo. Keep
Callie,
reaching. Your son's a fucking pedophile.
Did you hear how
Frank's
Katie
brother-
was wasted
brother
last
is a
night, triggered?
pedophile. Did you hear about your son
No.
sexually abusing your other one? Yes,
Yeah,
I
he
did.
was 5.
Nicolina,
He was
you
5.
told me.
He was 5 years old, Callie.
Yep.
Let's talk about your brother who was an adult and in prison for it.
What, show the
An
receipt.
adult.
Never happened.
It's
Fabricated in
already
your
been
little
out there.
brain.
It's already out
Just
there.
like you got gangbanged by a bunch of bikers.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah, I
happened.
was. Yeah.
Tell us
Didn't
about it, Nick. Tell us what happened in your imaginary little brain.
I've already told this story multiple times on this platform.
Yeah, because you come onto YouTube and make up lies about your fucking life. Everybody's a pedophile. Everybody's a rapist. You're fucking
sounds
cat.
like you. Sounds like you.
I've never
You
come
sound
on here and said
triggered.
anybody is a sex
You
offender.
sound
That I
triggered,
don't even
Kelly.
know one in real life. That's
You're
the best
so
part.
triggered that
And
you have
know
to block
so
everybody
many.
from your chat because you're
You know
that
so
triggered.
many sex offenders, and I don't know any.
That's not true. You know your brother. I mean, you knew him, but now he's dead.
Yeah, Nicolina, it's not effective. It's nonsense. Come up with
Yeah,
something original.
you're a gypsy. There's lots of pedophiles in gypsy caravans, honey.
Oh, is there?
There are.
Is that
there
where
are.
your sons were hanging around?
Just Google it.
Is that where
Katie.
Maggie goes? Is that where Maggie's hanging out?
Keep going,
Is
Callie.
Maggie a sex offender?
You're triggered, Callie.
Well, look,
You're
it's your
triggered.
life.
You're triggered,
Nicolina,
Callie.
keep doing your little tone. You're going to sing a song.
Callie's triggered.
Callie's triggered. You sound like a fucking dummy, like a crash dummy.
Oh, you
like
do.
it's your life.
Honey, you sound very
You're
triggered.
projected.
You sound
Nicolina,
very
I'm
triggered.
calm as anything.
No, you're not.
But
You sound
came up
really
here
triggered.
and admitted. No, I'm
What did
not.
I admit to? What did I admit to?
You say this to everybody. Everybody's really triggered with you. Everybody's really affected.
Yeah. How good are
Everybody's
you,
so
Callie?
emotional. Well, why don't you send us all some tissues?
Callie, how good are you?
Why don't you buy me some chocolates to recover?
Callie, you sued the prison and got 11,000 pounds. You're rich.
11,000?
You don't.
Oh my God.
You don't, or I'm sorry,
I
there
don't
was
need Nicolina to
9,000
buy me any
pounds in
chocolate.
your checking account. My bad. Anyways, so let's talk about Cyrax and Katie and how you are reaching to the stars to try to blame me for this.
Yeah, hold on to
Yes,
somebody that's just
let's talk
messaged
about
me.
that.
If you want to come on, you're welcome to.
No, it's just you and I.
Repeat that again. Nicolina, you don't control my panel. You can run away if you're scared, boo. Okay?
I was not running
I don't
away.
run-
It's you
run
and
away
I.
from
But if
anybody.
you need backup, I'll be leaving.
Nicolina,
Because
okay.
you're a pussy.
I'm in
so
control.
Talk to me. Talk to me about
You are
how
my
you think
sweetheart.
I'm to
No, no, no.
blame for Katie
Oh my God.
being hated by the Cyrax trolls.
Katie. Bird. Bird brain.
Bird brain, bird. Bird is the word. Come on, Callie. Finish.
It does not
what you
matter,
started.
right?
It doesn't matter. No, you made the claims. I'm just here to tell you you're absolutely incorrect. Go to the Cyrax Reddit and read
Nicolina,
all about it.
You are so incredible and such a liar. I can't take your word for anything.
Incredible. I am so incredible.
You
But
can't even
Callie,
speak.
Callie, I am not only
And by the
so
way,
incredible.
and by the way, just so I can lower my voice, I know you're loud because you're deaf, because you're born fucking inbred, because you're all interbreeding. Can you just lower your tone, okay? And then we can both talk, and both people can. No, then everybody can hear it.
Did you say interbreeded?
Yeah, you're interbreeded.
What the fuck does that mean?
Google it.
No,
Put
it's
it in.
called inbred, you dumb fuck.
No. There's inbred, but there's also interbreeding. That's the word.
Interbreeded. What is it?
Interbreeding.
No, explain it.
Oh my God, it's when incest happens in the family and interbreeding happens.
Does that mean that it's called inbred?
I'll explain it.
Inbreeding.
So basically,
I already know what it means,
when the granddad
Callie.
was fucking
Listen,
on whoever, he
you
could
have a
produced
5th grade
you.
education. I don't.
Oh my God, Nick. How is that job going of yours? When are you suing everybody?
It's fine.
When's people getting served? Tomorrow? Last week? When?
Oh, they'll know when there's a knock on the door and it's only traitors.
A knock on the door. When's this knock going to come? Because you told me I was getting a knock about 4 weeks ago.
I have no idea when that's
and
happening.
now you said that the Houses of Parliament called you up, the president.
I didn't know what they were called. Dude, stop. It was a +44 area
Nicolina,
code.
darling.
International
Nicolina,
calling.
Google interbreed. It comes
It's
up
not.
in the dictionary. It's a word.
Inbreeding. We're
No,
using
it's
the
called
American
inbreeding,
English
it's interbreeding.
dictionary. Yeah,
No,
just like
it's in there.
Can you say defecate for me?
Defecate? What's the
now
issue?
you can. Now you can. All right. Good job. Good job,
Defecate.
Callie. That's
Yeah,
not
can
how
you
you
spell-
were pronouncing it.
Yeah, Nick.
Yeah.
Go over to Google and Google interbreed and it comes straight up.
No, that's not the
And
word
that
we
is-
use here in America.
Well, I don't care. Okay, it's in the dictionary. Okay?
I know. No, it's not.
It's a part of. Yeah.
It's not. It's
It's
not in
in the
English.
fucking-
It's not. No, it's not.
It's in
No,
the
it's not.
dictionary.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Kelly, it isn't.
But
I'm
Nicolina,
sorry.
I can explain it. Okay, it's your family tree. That's what interbreeding is, right?
Yeah. So
It's
my
when
family
you've
are
got
having
a bunch of
family members with
siblings
family
and grandfathers and uncles and all these people that are
Yeah.
just fucking
Yeah.
on each other and having sex and just sexually abusing children, and
Yeah.
they
Okay.
reproduce. And that's why
so,
you came out dead and you
so my
talk with a
son's
lisp.
paternal grandfather who molested him, they had a child together? Is that what
I
you're
didn't say
saying?
that. How would
Well,
the
I
male
mean,
grandchild have a child?
I don't know.
That's
I'm
not
trying to
possible,
figure
Nick.
out. I'm trying to figure
That's
out
not
your logic.
that's not possible.
Thank you.
How would
Thank
your
you.
son have a child? Are you feeling okay? Clearly, if I say there's interbreeding going on in your family, and I know that you're slow due to all the interbreeding, okay?
Oh,
If you
yes,
look
I
back
am.
at your
I am.
family
Thank you.
tree,
Thank
you came out deaf, dumb, and fucking practically blind.
Oh,
Okay?
jeez. Thank you. I didn't know that was the cause.
Yes.
I had no idea, Callie.
And that's why you need to
Yeah.
break the
Oh my
generational
God.
curse of
You-
all
you-
this sex offender
Damn it.
nonsense and
You
stop
nailed
coming
it.
on here and taking your
You
anger
nailed
out
it.
on everybody else and projecting
Oh,
and deal with
God.
the issues in your own home and your own family.
Whatever will I do? Oh, damn.
Well, I'll give you some really
I
good
mean, you have
advice.
a 5th grade education, and all of my children,
And I'm more
except for one, have
educated than you because I know that
No, honey.
interbreed is
Can
a
you
word.
Can you spell
It's in the
defecate?
dictionary.
Spell defecate.
Nicolina, can you get to the point?
Well, I was actually trying to get to the point. How am I to blame for the Cyrex troll community turning on Katie?
I didn't say that. I said you
You
played part in
didn't?
stirring stuff up. Yes, I didn't say
Really?
that.
Okay, so could you
I don't think you
point-
have that self-control.
Could you
I don't
point?
think.
Could you point to a post that you think that I've made on Reddit to be part of this?
Well, I would say how you're stirring shit up is by going onto Ernie's panel and saying, "Hey, everybody,
Nobody
come over,
pays
check Tonics
attention to
Live
Ernie
out."
from that community.
Yeah,
Callie.
it's still an effort that you're making. It's still a little
Nobody
group effort
pays
from you and your
attention
buddies.
to Ernie from that community, Callie. So you already accused
Yeah.
me in the beginning
Nick.
when I first came up. You accused me of being on Reddit making posts, which I most
Nick, are
certainly
you
have not.
jealous of Katie? Because I've noticed that,
No.
like, you're just trying to always be in competition with her. I've noticed you go live
No,
the
no.
same time like Peach and Ghost do. You're always
No,
talking
that's not
about
true.
them and following them around.
When was the last time I went live, Callie?
Well, you said that you in protest. You're not going live.
No. When was the last time I went live? And who was live at the same time? Because I guarantee you, I wasn't live at the same time any of the people
Well,
you just
that's
mentioned
the
were.
last time that I seen you go live myself.
Go on.
You went live the same time as Peach and Ghost, and that was the last time.
When was that?
And all your, if we go down your shorts,
When was
right,
that?
besides like normal real life stuff, you'll be
No,
sat in the
I'm-
garden,
I-
right, while Frank's doing something, and you'll be
Callie,
like,
Callie,
"Oh my
it
God,
doesn't
get yourself
matter
a
if I go
real
live
man that's
at
not
the
like
same time.
Ghost. Get
It doesn't
yourself a man
matter.
that can lift logs." And it's like,
I
are you
could go
jealous?
live at the same time and it wouldn't matter. But I don't. I go live when I had time. Now I'm not going live because I am just sitting back and watching all of you implode.
What's
I'm having
imploding?
fun. I'm having
What
fun.
type of? It doesn't look like you're having fun when you're saying you're going to take a lawsuit against everybody and everybody's going down.
No, I never said everybody. I said traitors, not everybody. I'm not going
You
after
said
everybody
multiple
else.
people, right?
I'm not
And
going after
when is
anybody
this
but
lawsuit gonna happen?
traitors. When traitors gets the knock on her door and she
The
gets
imaginary
served,
knock on the
she can
door,
go-
okay?
She can go live
The
about it.
one that Nicolina cooks up in her head, the knock that I'm gonna get
Okay.
at mine.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Keep going.
is the fucking Prime Minister of the UK gonna like fly you in by helicopter to testify against me? Like, how's it gonna
Listen,
work
I
out?
made
Nick?
a mistake on that, Callie.
You
All I
always make
know
a
is that I
mistake.
got
You lie
a
through your
phone
teeth.
call from a +44. They identified themselves as some sort of officer.
Yeah, Nick, I know
They
you
were
think you're so
investigating
educated, but guess
some
what? All
complaints
UK numbers
against
are
you as it
+44.
pertains to
It could
me
be
and my
Nicolina,
daughter.
Nick.
And so
It
then
could be
I
Nikita
gave him
calling
the
you. My number
information.
starts with +44. It's just
Is
our area
Nikita
code for
is
the
Nikita
UK.
is Nikita
It's for
a
the
male
UK.
or a female?
Well, it's
I
the
talked
area
to a
code for the
male.
UK.
It was a
Okay,
male.
did you? Yeah. Okay. In your
It was
dreams,
a
did you?
male.
You thought it was the Houses of Parliament.
No, yeah, because I'm fucking retarded when it comes to UK
Yeah.
government.
Yeah,
Retarded as
and looks
fuck.
like you
I
said,
can
oh, it
admit
had
that.
an area code of +44,
Plus
well, so
44.
does
That's
everybody
all it
else
was.
in the
It came
UK.
in plus
Yeah.
44 and then a string of numbers, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" So I
Yeah,
answered.
and this is why, like, you're not a credible person.
It's okay. I don't need to be credible
Purely
to
if
you,
you spoke
Callie.
to somebody so important that was going to take legal action against me, and you provided them with a
I was
statement
just- I
about,
just
oh,
gave a-
little baggy.
I gave a
Well, guess
verbal
what?
statement,
You would have
Callie.
asked them who
I'm
the
being
fuck
told you're
they
being
was, and
investigated.
you would have remembered.
I
You remember
recorded the call.
other stuff.
I recorded the call because I gave it to my attorney, and I said,
Oh, okay.
I just got this
Imaginary.
phone call.
Imaginary.
Oh, is it
Nicolina,
imaginary, Callie?
I
Is
would
it?
get offline if you could
Is it
produce
imaginary?
a fucking phone call with the Prime Minister of the
Is
UK,
it?
dum dum.
No. Okay. Let me walk this back really slow for you,
Yeah,
Callie.
please.
I made a mistake. I thought MP was like police, like what they have up in Canada. I thought you guys all had like the same thing. I made a mistake.
No,
all
it's not
right?
the same either in Canada.
The gentleman identified himself as an investigator that had received a complaint about you and that I was proclaimed as a victim along with my minor child.
Yeah.
So I gave a
Right.
verbal statement.
Yeah.
I recorded the call. Then I uploaded the call,
Hi, the MP
sent it to
comment.
my attorney, and I said, just an FYI for
Oh
your
my God.
record.
You've lied the entire time on here. That's why it's so funny. It's like
No, I
everything
just
out
made
your
a
mouth has
mistake.
been a
Listen,
fucking
a
lie.
mistake isn't a lie, Callie.
No,
I'm sorry. You can
Nicolina, it doesn't
you can
even
use
make
your
sense.
go-go.
You gave
You
a
can
verbal,
you
a
can use
verbal
your
statement
go-go
over the
gadget
phone.
arm as far as you want to stretch this and twist this.
Nicolina, you said an MP, and I know where you got MP from.
Yes,
You're
I
too
thought
busy
MP.
reading
Yes.
reading
No.
Nikita's rambling posts about
No,
contacting an
I
MP,
don't
the Houses of
read
Parliament,
her.
and
You
you
have
ran
no
with
idea
it.
how. Hold on. First of all, you're wrong. I even unsubscribed from Nikita because I can't even handle reading her drivel. Okay, that's first and foremost, and she knows that.
Yeah. Okay.
She knows that. I shared one of her fucking posts. Why don't you scroll down my community posts and you'll
Yeah.
see where I posted saying this bitch never does any shit but talk shit? That's what I said
Yeah.
about Nikita.
Well, Conix also
okay?
said the same about
Okay.
her. But if
Okay.
she never does anything, then why would you take her as a credible person and take a phone call
I
from
think
a
she's
fucking
very credible. I compared to you,
MP?
she's very credible. She's
MP.
just a little
An
insane.
MP, Nicolina, do you think the Houses of
just-
Parliament are getting involved?
Okay, first of all, I
Do you think the
apologize
Prime
because
Minister
I made
is
the
getting
assumption
involved?
it was like a military police or whatever they fucking call them.
Military? What's that got to do with
I don't know.
politics?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either, because guess what? You probably had one too many drinks, you're making no fucking
No.
sense, and you're
Wrong,
lying.
ma'am. Nope.
No,
Sorry,
Nicolina, you lie all the
You're
time
wrong.
and get caught doing it.
You're
fucking a low
wrong,
cow.
Callie.
Like the amount of
You're
times I've
wrong.
heard you and Ernie go up there and say absolute
You're
bullshit
wrong,
nonsense that makes no sense.
Callie. But okay, let's go back on to Cyrax and how you're blaming me for Katie's downfall. Go on.
No, I never blamed you for that.
Did you say that I may have had a part in
No,
it
I
and I
said
was posting? What'd you say?
I said you probably had a part in it, and you
I don't.
have, because you
No, I
have
don't.
been escalating the situation. You have been
No.
exerting yourself. You're
Wrong.
very giddy. Nicolina, by you just
Oh,
even
I think it's funny
speaking on it
because I
on that
called
panel.
Callie, I
Right,
called this
try
when she
not to
started
speak over
covering
somebody all the
Cyrax.
time, okay?
I
You
called this
asked me
when
a
she
question,
started,
I'm trying to answer.
and I'm going to answer you. When she
Yeah,
started covering
Nicolina,
Cyrax,
you're not going to
I
answer.
said,
No.
she
Blah,
is
blah, blah. Nonsense, nonsense, nonsense. You want to go
She's
back to
fucked.
how your kids are all sex offenders?
No, let's go back to the fact that
But your
Marty
kid, no, I know you don't want to go back
Katie.
to that because I know you like
Because
to
I
compare
can't-
your
I
kids with
can't-
other people and go, hey, look at my kid. Your kid's ugly. My kid's this.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? None of those
My
fucking kids
poor
are sex offenders.
child, my poor children.
Yeah, your poor
Yes,
fucking
they were
children,
5 and
the ones
3,
that got sexually
Callie.
abused, and the dirty
Yeah.
fucking pedophile one. I hope
It's
he hasn't
horrible.
reproduced. Is that the one with
It's
the kid?
horrible. It was horrible.
It's fucking
what happened.
disgusting. And
Fuck yeah,
Frank
it
wanted
is.
to fucking welcome in a rapist into the home around a child. That's fucking
He
horrible
wasn't-
too.
He
You need
wasn't
better taste
letting
in men.
anybody in this house, Callie.
Why haven't you or Frank as well took action against your ex-husband, right? You say you're gonna skull fuck everybody and beat everybody up. Why haven't you done anything to this guy that's apparently gangbanged, raped you with 5 other bikers?
I've already
Why
explained
isn't that
in
your priority?
great detail why. That was
Nicolina, you
before
said he
my
raped you with
that's-
other people.
He absolutely did.
Yeah, so why ain't Frank done anything about it? Why ain't your sons done anything about it? Why ain't you fucking done anything?
Frank and I weren't together when this happened, Callie, and
It doesn't matter. It was a few years
admitted
or
to my
whatever before you met
husband.
him.
Hold on.
Why hasn't
He-
he done anything
hold
now?
on.
He knows the trauma it's
He
left behind.
has. He has.
What?
What do you think happened?
Well, considering
What do
that
you
he
think
said he was
happened,
going to
Callie?
willingly have his brother, who's a rapist, in
Callie,
the home,
what
I
do you
doubt he's
think
going to care
happened?
about the supposed rapist.
What
Nothing.
do you think happened, Callie?
Nothing.
Well,
Tell
then
me.
that's all that matters is what you think, right?
Yeah, Nicolina, nothing
No, I won't
happened.
tell you shit.
Your internet
I won't
tough
tell you
guy.
shit. My
You're
ex knows
brave
what
behind
happened.
a keyboard.
That's why you can't get. That's why none of you motherfuckers can get him on a panel. You guys have tried.
No, nobody's fucking contacted him.
Oh, that's not true.
I ain't.
That's not true. That's not true. So
That's
before
absolutely
you were,
truthful. I have
no,
never
no, no, no,
once
no, no,
contacted
Miss
him.
Callie, not you. But before
Please
you
don't
even,
call me Miss Callie. Just fucking
Miss
call me
Callie,
Callie.
before you even re-emerged into this community, it was already tried. It was already tried. They admitted
Yeah,
to it.
Nicolina, again, I can't believe a word you say because
doesn't
guess
matter.
what? You willingly
What
lie.
you-
You
what
made out
you
traitors
think,
and my brother
Callie,
have a registered
Callie, what
sex
you
offenders
think,
and they're not.
what you think makes
So why can I?
absolutely
That's
zero
the point,
difference.
Nicolina. When you tell so many lies, you become so
Callie,
incredible.
let's
You
go
can't
back-
believe nothing.
Let's go back to the
What you
topic
need to do
that
is
you
go
keep
back
avoiding.
in time
What you need to
and
do
deal
is
with the
stop
trauma that
avoiding the
happened in your
topic.
own home
Stop
and work
avoiding
on.
the topic.
No, you need to break the cycle.
You're
okay?
avoiding the
You need to
you're
go to
avoiding the
therapy. You
topic
need to
because
work
you're
on your
wrong.
fucking self. You're
You are
disgusting,
avoiding
vile
the
human
topic,
being,
Callie,
and
because
that's
you
why
are
you're
wrong.
on here acting out. Okay?
You,
Like,
you
you are
honey,
setting
you,
a
all
bad
you do is
example
act
for
out on
your
this,
children.
on this platform.
No,
Callie,
Nicolina, you're on here.
Callie,
And
you are
constantly targeting
actually
people and
you
their
are
children.
actually moving the
Oh,
goalposts
actually,
because
learn
you
to
know
speak properly. You're
you are
pronouncing
wrong.
stuff wrong, Nick.
Goalposts.
What's this actually?
You are actually moving the goalposts because
No,
you
I'm not,
know
Nick.
you're
Nick,
wrong.
you
I came up to
sang
talk
a
about
song
Katie and
about
Cyrax.
children. I've seen
I
you
came
pull
up here to
pictures
talk
right
about
in clips.
Katie. Let's see. Let's talk about
No,
Katie.
no, no.
Because she attacked
Let's
my
talk about
daughter
you,
last
Nick.
June.
Let's talk a
Let's
little
talk
bit about you,
you.
okay?
Let's
talk
you,
about you.
Kelly.
What
Let's
are you,
talk
a
about
parrot?
you.
What are you, a parrot? Okay.
Let's talk about you.
Let's talk
Kelly.
about how you need to focus on your own life.
No.
And
What
healing
you
your own
need to
trauma.
focus on is the fact that you made an accusation. I came up and you moved the goalpost because you're fucking wrong. and you're
Nicolina, you make
embarrassed.
accusations against everybody on here.
You are
You're
humiliating
known
yourself.
for making. Look,
You
said Brett
are
was a sex
humiliating
offender. Where
yourself.
I checked his record, wasn't any sex
You-
offenders.
You are
Like, you just
humiliating
lied.
yourself right now.
No, I'm not. Nick.
Let's go back to the original
Nick,
topic.
you've just come up
Katie
here
and
and
Cyrax.
massively embarrassed yourself and said that
I'm
the
not
MPs in the
embarrassed.
UK Houses of
I'm
Parliament
not
are coming to get me.
embarrassed. I'm not embarraed, Callie.
And you give
Let's
a
go
statement
back.
to the fucking Prime Minister of the UK.
Let's
like,
go
oh, what was it,
back.
Boris Johnson on the other end of the phone call?
Let's
You're a
go
fucking
back.
mental case drunk.
Okay, let's go back to you blaming me for Katie being attacked by the Cyrax trolls. I want to
No,
talk
no,
about
you want to
that.
keep focusing and going back to the boring shit and nonsense.
You can't do it, Callie, because you know I have nothing to do with it. Good day, bitch.
Okay, triggered bitch. Bye, fatty. Fucking hell. Okay, she departed. Let me take this overlay. Was that entertaining? She's such a fucking idiot. Honestly, she thinks she knows it all about everything, just lying. Like, how is anybody gonna ever take her seriously? She's like the boy who cried wolf. Like, when you're consistently lying about people and saying people are sex offenders, right? And there's no even accusations out there in the world. There's nothing on paper. It's like when you lie so much on a regular daily basis, nobody can believe a fucking word you say. Yeah, rage quit, you lose. I think she forgot, she forgot why she was up there. Nicolina, come back. Yeah, I will definitely. My insane world. It's all bullshit. It's all lies. They've not spoken to any police officers. I've been in contact with those police, and they said I've got no case against me, nothing like that. Nikita herself has said that the police are not taking any reports from her, and there's no case against me. Nicolina wanted to come up and she wanted to take control of my panel, like she does, right? In like places that she goes. She wants to be the domineering one. She wants to take over. She wants to steer the conversation. She wants to basically get her word out that she wants to say. And it's all about like, it's fucking joke. Like, it's not the Nicolina show. Yeah, she will be phoning King Charles next. And like, that's the thing, right? She said I was going to have a knock at the door. She did mention Katie, right? And she's tried to backtrack on that. Like, we've got clips of you saying it. I literally played it on my stream. She does. She just makes things up. And it's like, you're focusing on all these other people. And what she needs to focus on is what the fuck is going on in a family home. Instead of being so nosy and going into other people's, she needs to focus on what the fuck is going on with herself, her family home, why she keeps coming on here acting out. Frank's a fucking idiot himself. Yeah, exactly. I would know about it by now. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Oh my god, Cassandra, I bet you're like, what the fuck? Yeah, a land of make-believe, fucking paranoia, delusional fucking conspiracies, imaginary, you're getting sued, everybody's gonna get fucking sued. Like, between her and Ernie, like, they both look stupid every single day. Oh yeah, she dogged the fuck out of Nikita. Nikita's gonna be really pissed off. She won't like that. Like, Nikita, everybody thinks it's fucking dribble. Saying it was a mistake. She said, well, I know because I called, paused, realised she said it. Yep, exactly. And she's already told the story that she contacted a solicitor in the UK to try and get charges against me brought. And that's her being her story. Then she's just like keeps changing it. I'm sure Nikita's probably going to be watching this going, hey, I never fucking sent the Parliament or MP to contact you, Nick. That's a lie. Yeah, if she had a lawyer, she would never had to come on panel. And exactly, right, she said that she's got this lawyer. Yes, she's been involved in a lot of civil cases, right? Attached onto him. But she acts like they're her personal fucking solicitors that are at her beck and call, that are just going to fight every single legal fight that she possibly wants. Running around the internet telling everybody they're getting sued and they're going to federal court, and it doesn't go on Pacer, not when it involves Nick. Like, she just has special fucking privileges. Everybody else is you can see a record for it, you can see where the court case is filed. Like, obviously she hasn't fucking filed anything. She couldn't even say when something was going to come. Yeah, exactly. Nicolina, you idiot. It's damn near impossible to file charges on someone in the UK unless you're a millionaire, and we all know you're a broke bitch. Also, when she said about the police in the UK, right? They are not allowed to legally take a complaint over the phone, a statement from anybody outside the UK. They have to live in the UK, or they can't take one. Like, she's so incredibly stupid. And like, the way she tells the same story about Traitor's brother, my brother, other people's brother, like, everybody's sibling is a sex offender, right? A rapist or whatever, right, that she says. And it's almost like a mirror image, right? She even says there's paperwork, there's documentation. Then 2 minutes later, when you're like, oh, show a receipt, she's like, oh, actually, don't have a receipt, but Trait is apparently like, no, she never. That fucking clip is out of context. It's completely out of fucking context, completely different situation. Stop fucking lying, stop projecting. Like, a whole family, I don't care whether I seem harsh or anything like that. This is a whole family full of fucking sex offenders. Got Frank saying the rapist is welcome in the house with the kids. They're going on family days out to Jimbo's and taking the kids. You got her saying the granddad sexually abused the grandson, right? And apparently the grandson was way older when she first told the story. And I mean way older. Then the kids are sexually abusing each other. And look, I don't give a fuck whether at that point, if a 15-year-old is sexually abusing a younger kid, they're a fucking sex offender, right? They know right from wrong. And I'm of the belief that, look, I think when you pass a certain age, that under no circumstances, if it's in you, it's in you, okay? I really do believe that. There's 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds, 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds, and they are pedophiles. And then everybody that Nicolina gets pissed off with in real life is somehow a sex offender, somehow did something. Yet when she can't remember her own lives. Everybody's a PDF, homeless, or living with parents. I've had the homeless one, and I've had the living with parents. It's like, how do I live with my mum when she's 16 hours away, dum-dum? And when she first joined the panel, she said she spoke to a police officer in my area. Well, my mum doesn't live in my area. God. Has to have dentures and it's expensive. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Chris is like, shit, I've had to share some of the spotlight. Like, and does she not realise, right? Everything with her is about attacking other people's families, calling people sex offenders, and wonders why she gets her own reality slapped back straight in her face. Nobody's jealous of your fucking kids. Stop comparing your fucking kids with other people's kids on this platform, making songs about, look, singing a song about a child saying, my kid's better than yours, your kid's ugly, your kid's this, like, and we know the song that I'm on about, the Molly one, right? When you've running around telling people the kids are sexually abusing each other. Nobody's jealous of your fucking kids, Nick. That's a parent's worst nightmare. You're embarrassing your own fucking children. You're constantly embarrassing them. Causing nothing but problems. This shit is going to follow them for fucking years because you exploit them, you put them out on here, you constantly sharing them, constantly comparing them, and it's disgusting. Oh, and by the way, interbreed is absolutely a fucking a word in the dictionary. And I can't even believe that she doesn't know that. And I'm gonna fucking post it and spell it. And the fact that my fucking 5th grade education that she likes to go on about, right? There it is, Nick. It's in the fucking dictionary. It's a word. You're a fucking mong. Oh yeah, I'll sort the wrenches out. Okay. Well, I stand by my claim that there is a lot of people, obviously I can't prove whether they've made fucking Reddit accounts. Yep, it is, Cassandra, yep. You can rewind and hear her daughter in the background yelling for her to be quiet. Oh my God, no way. I didn't even hear that. Yeah, Nicolina's a fucking species. Look, she's a fucking weirdo. Yeah, it's in the fucking Dictionary. She's fucking. Everybody knows what I mean when I say she's fucking into breeding. They're inbred. And she is a fucking animal. She's like an interbreeding fucking species. Vermin. Yeah, same. Watch this whole be like, this is what interbreeding means, alright? Like, yeah, she's a fucking inbred, interbreeding bitch. Like, I've seen the documentaries, I know the ones. There's like, they're cousins, but they're also like husband and wife, and oh, it's all just fucking backwards. Like, that's Nicolina. Okay, so obviously I can't prove the Reddit thing, right? I would not be surprised if they're all over there on fucking Reddit, adding to it, adding in comments, right? All they've done on the YouTube side of it is stir the pot, try and like add more gasoline onto the fire, insert themselves in, like, and just create more carnage and more problems. They've done that from jump.